Oh, ask you to be citizens.
I ask you to be citizens.
Citizens, not spectators.
Citizens, not spectators.
Citizens, not subjects.
Citizens, not subjects.
Responsible citizens, building communities of service and a nation of character.
Responsible citizens, building your communities and our nation.
Though our challenges are fearsome, so are our strengths.
Though our challenges are fearsome, so are our strengths.
Americans have ever been a restless, questing, hopeful people.
Ghanaians have ever been a restless, questing, hopeful people.
And we must bring to our task today the vision and will of those who came before us.
And we must bring to our task today the vision and will of those who came before us.
We are having are the leaders. Even me as somebody, I'm saying it publicly that if they can just do mass burial for all our leaders and let we the youth start ruling, you will see that everything will go the way it should go. Our leaders are our problem. I'm telling you, they can come and arrest me. If they should kill me, 1,000 people like me will still stand in this country. So that's it.
I don't want peace. I want problems always.
How would you respond to your critics who say that you don't have a message?
You know, when a government moves from 9 billion cedis worth of debt that we leave them in 2008, and by 2012 they are at 36 billion, and then by this year they are at 105 billion. How could there not be a message?
You talk about different economies.
You create
the economy of 9 billion, the economy of
no, I'm talking about
billion.
the debt that they incurred.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so they mentioned the economy of the 9 billion. That was a small economy. Now it's a huge one.
No,
and
but,
so they're taking more loans.
25% of debt to GDP. And now we are talking about 72% of debt to GDP.
I see.
So you have basically no fiscal space to do anything. And that's because you think you can borrow your way out of debt, which is not possible. And therefore the ideas of entrepreneurial creativity and really supporting businesses, not killing them with energy prices, inflation, devaluing currency. Those are the things that go to give economic freedom for people to operate. And I believe it is that we can bring back.
The currency's stability for these years, notwithstanding, you think it's a currency that's not doing well?
Well, the currency has not done well.
You have quite stable some few
It's been, yeah,
months.
I mean, these few months it has been quite stable. But you have moved from 1.2 to 4, unless you want to forget it, but that's real. You know, you can't brush it under the carpet. You have to accept that you came and met something and this is what you have done to it. Clearly you don't have the competence to keep an economy that stays within a certain debt to GDP model that maintains a currency at a point in which businesses can work, that provides energy to make sure that there's productivity. I mean, the gross savings of the country has been depleted. When you run deficits of double-digit figures for about 3 years, there's no savings left. And then corporates are therefore not producing as much as they do, so they don't have savings. And individuals like you and I, you know, you get your paycheck and it's over before you can say jack. So then there's no give, and you think that you can borrow to continue. So now interest payment now constitute your second largest government expenditure. From 680 billion or so that you used to pay in 2008, you are now paying 10 billion. Okay? So you have created a situation in which things are difficult, where private sector is just aghast at what it should do, where productivity has shrunk, and therefore you are compelled to increase taxes. So it's just a very vicious cycle that you are in, and until you get a fresh look at it, you know, you are stuck and derailed.
Talking about the interest payment that you mentioned, your opponents are saying that what you're paying isn't all the loans that they took, and that the interest are some of the loans that your party took when You weren't passed some time ago.
Well, the issue for me, Bright, is if somebody says that, saying it is different from the fact.
Okay.
You know, if you were paying 680 million cedis and you are now paying, you know, literally 10 billion, which is, for interest payment, gives you no room to maneuver.
I see.
And you want to blame somebody. And the question also becomes one of value for money. You know, when you have a Legon hospital of 600 beds costing $220 million, and you have a rich rehabilitation of 200 beds costing $250 million, you begin to see how you lose money and how then, you know, these problems.
You won't care about the equipment in these facilities?
Well, I'm talking about value. 600 beds at 230 billion, new hospital, rehabilitation, you know, so we can.
We don't have to borrow money from anywhere. Just toll the various sections of the road and we'll raise the money to do the roads in Ghana.
Petrol so also an petrol and the Baba near my son, if the Baba here for this whole breast of grad here for one. And then only cake once in the year. Cake once in the year. The Bia Wire Day. I'm a young for to be to be. One of my edges here says she said, power in the battle, so called better than she said, and discovered by a good to go. Free Chebby. Chebby on a who's Gabia. Nobody's animal who's Gabia.
Individuals. We don't have to borrow money from anywhere. Just toll the various sections of the road and we'll raise the money to do the roads in Ghana. When I look at the economic management team, it is quite clearly a fantastic team. Professor Jambafo, Dr. Akotose, Dr. Afriye Akoto, Honorable Alan Chiramanting, Boachi Ejako, Ken Oforiata, Senior Minister Yao Osafo Mafu. What a solid team. I look at the economic management team. It is quite clearly a fantastic team. Professor Jambafo, Dr. Akotose, Dr. Afriye Akoto, Honorable Alan Chiramanting, Boachi Ejako, Ken Oforiata, Senior Minister Yao Osafo Mafu. What a solid team. We don't have to borrow money from anywhere. Just toll the various sections of the road and we'll raise the money to do the roads in Ghana.
I don't want peace. I want problems always.
Mami minimum day. Demi ilevi. Ehiafu won't chebi. Ehini biara niwa obechibi. And this is the analysis I make. Ghana. So what could be ohia poso. You'll be in the whole year. Sikabe Nisema or 70 Ghana cities. 11 say 300 Ghana cities. I
don't want peace. I want problems always.
House number.
I brought D block 4.
Bajo or sex.
I twice a day. Nana Sabiru Fano. It's my way, mano.
Sex no nya na masemo. Sex na dey say female or male. That's why say dey na me make.
I know what I'm going to say.
And me be say your ba na say be ma.
Everywhere to December go.
House number.
I brought D block 4.
Bajo or sex.
I twice a day. Nana Sabiru Fano. It's my way, mano.
Sex no nya na masemo. Sex na dey say female or male. That's why say dey na me make.
And who was him never say?
And let me say, oh, your ban as a bema.
And who was to December go?
Since will be a white dreadlocks to be the bonnet and a target. But he be so unknown to say. Yet the bonnet target rasters near Jas Sakula, but not Sakuli the bonnet. So be a white dreadlocks to be the bonnet and a target. But he be so unknown to say. Yet the bonnet target rasters near Jas Sakula, but not Sakuli the bonnet.
I don't want peace. I want problems always. I don't want peace. I want problems always. Papa something. Yes, maman le parle. Maman le parle.
Moi ici. C'est moi ici. Tu parles trop. Tu parles trop.
Bonjour, ça va? Bonjour, ça va?
Bon arrivé.
Comment allez-vous quand tout ça va?
C'est passé par là. C'est la ta femme prévue.
Dis-moi, c'est le pied. J'avoue.
Ça vous ici. Tu as le poulet.
Je suis à la peau.
C'est la sans patron.
Sans patron là. House number.
I am Prodi Block 4.
Bajo, what's sex?
I am twice a day. Nana, so we don't know. It's my own man.
Sex no nya na masemo. Sex na dey say female or me. That's why say dey na me make.
And who was him never say?
And me be say wo your ba na say be ma.
And who was to December go?
House number.
I am Prodi Block 4.
Bajo, what's sex?
I am twice a day. Nana, so we don't know. It's my own man.
Sex no nya na masemo. Sex na dey say female or me. That's why say dey na me make.
And who was him never say?
And me be say wo your ba na say be ma.
And who was to December go?
Total varied ballot 93,938. 93,938. Total rejected ballots. Total rejected ballots.
All right, good evening and welcome to With All Due Respect Extended Version. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. It's exactly 3:20 p.m. US East Coast. It's definitely 8:20 in Ghana. Welcome to With All Due Respect Extended Version. We are streaming on so many platforms this evening. This evening we are live on Loud Silence TV on Multi TV. Loud Silence TV on Multi TV. We are also live on Loud Silence TV on YouTube. Loud Silence TV on YouTube. Loud Silence TV on YouTube. Also, we are live on With All Due Respect page on Facebook. With All Due Respect page on Facebook. Some pages are picking us this evening across Facebook. NDC TV is also cross-posting the show. We have 1957 Project picking us live this evening on Facebook. Benjamin Wayot Muhammad's page is also live this evening picking the show. We have Ghanaian Citizen TV also making sure they cross-posting this evening. Honorable Joseph Yamin's page is picking the show live right now. Kevin Taylor, my official page on Facebook, is also live this evening. Hopex TV and radio, they are all live watching us this evening across the world. As you can see, the topic on the screen. It's simple. Certificateless twins. No set atakakra and no set atapenyi. Yesterday, in fact, let me take care of a few things before we actually delve into this. It's very important that we correct some things some people have deliberately deciding to misinform Ghanaians and the public. We are not in the Stone Age again. If you decide to counter any fact people put out there, you need to come with fact that really holds. Kweku Baako Jr., who is a so-called senior journalist in Ghana, yesterday posted something on his Facebook page trying to run down all the facts that we've put on this platform to arrive at a point whereby we can boldly say on this platform and around the world that Kweku Baako knows for a fact that President Akufo-Addo is imposter, he's a fake lawyer. I'm trying to carve this thing well. I just don't want to say anything against anyone. I want to show respect to Kweku Baako. I want to show respect to the president. I want to show respect to the older guys in this industry. So as you can see, I'm struggling to carve the words to introduce the show. What I'm trying to say is Kweku Baako yesterday deliberately put some lies out there. He is trying to defend the president who cannot be defended. Nana Addo Kweku Fuado, as we all know, is an imposter. On this platform, I have made it clear. I have shown the world that Kweku Fuado did not practice in France. He did not practice in the UK. He never had a certificate before Justice Apalu sworn him in only as an only student to practice law in Ghana. These were emphatic statements. These statements came with facts. Kweku Baako has come out with a document trying to use that document to prove that Nana Addo Kweku Fuado isn't a fake lawyer. Kweku Fuado is a fake lawyer. Kweku Fuado is an imposter. We settled this matter a few weeks ago, and today what I'll be doing is exposing Kweku Baako and his twin brother Nana Addo Kweku Fuado. These older guys, anytime we try to show them respect, they try to shove it away. They try to make us disrespect them more. But that's not what we're going to be doing tonight. Tonight, we will be correcting the mistakes of Kweku Baako Jr., who is deliberately, at his age, trying to misinform the world and misinform Ghana. So what I'll be doing tonight is I'll be asking him a few questions. I will be also showing him some few things for him to answer, for people to know that Kweku Baako is deliberately misinforming the people. He has been lying for a very long time. I am here. I'm going nowhere. I'll make sure that all the lies are brought on the table. Those people started speaking lies when social media wasn't around, when we didn't have access to TV, we didn't have access to our own platforms, we didn't have access to information. This is the time we have to point them out. And one person who has been doing that for a very long time or has been lying when it comes to bringing out information is Kweku Baako Jr. So someone will be asking, why are we not talking about e-levy? E-levy, we all know, is a scam. I need to correct this. Nana Addo Kweku Fuado is a scam. He's an imposter. He is never a lawyer, and I'll prove my point today. Tonight, I'll be asking Baako a few questions he needs to answer. Now that we know that he's very active on Facebook, he needs to come back on Facebook and answer those questions. This evening, we will be also dealing with a few issues. Something good. Yes, sometimes these things happen. So I need to... Give me 5 minutes. I will be right back because there's something we need to touch on tonight. And I'm just looking on my screen. I don't have it. I was told that I was going to have it before the show starts. Give me 5 minutes. I'll be right back to start the show.
Hello, my name is Kevin Taylor, host of With All Due Respect and founder of Loud Silence Media. For the past several years, Loud Silence Media has thrived on the support of our viewers both home and abroad. Your dedication through views, shares, comments, and discussion on social media and Loud Silence TV has made us revolutionize news media in Ghana and enlightened our brothers and sisters both home and abroad. Now, we ask you, our cherished viewers, to take your support one step further through what we call the Loud Silence TV $1 donation. Yes, the Loud Silence TV $1 donation will help sustain Loud Silence TV's continuous production across the world. To donate from America, Europe, or Asia on PayPal, just search for @KTWADR, @KTWADR, which stands for Kevin Taylor With All Due Respect. This is our official PayPal account. The link will be shared on our social media pages and on loudsilencenews.com. For those who are wishing to donate from Ghana and the rest of Africa, a separate payment platform will be available soon. With your $1 donation, Loud Silence TV will continue to fight for the ordinary Ghanaian, expose corruption, and shine a light on the darkest corners of our communities. As we all know, we are all messengers, messengers without the Bible or a Quran, messengers who are ready to speak truth to power. Let's keep Loud Silence TV alive.
Just a few comments I would like to make is, Doc, the kind of job, the yeoman's job you are doing and undertaking for and on behalf of the head of state, it's no joke. It's no mean task at all. And I can confirm to you over here, not just because you're sitting just about a yard from me, I'm exaggerating. Nananum in Ashanti region, and I'm specifically using the name Ashanti region. Those of us in the Ashanti Regional House of Chiefs, we do appreciate and admire you. Anytime you see you on the TV, immediately what comes to mind is, yes, here he comes, the chief exponent and proponent of governmental economic policies and principles. And the main reason why we in Anonymous in the Ashanti Regional House of Chiefs do really admire him and appreciate him is, and incidentally, just for the record, when one delves through the composition of membership of Ashanti Regional House of Chiefs, I can boast with my chest out that any profession within the Western world, name it, we have a member who is qualified over there. Chartered accountants, medical doctors, no mean lawyers and solicitors. I'm here, over 35 years standing. We are all composite members of Ashanti Regional House of Chiefs. So when you get this kind of caliber of body to appreciate and admire the human job he's doing, he is everywhere, giving series of keynote addresses to international workshop, seminar. Within Mother Ghana here, we do appreciate it. And one cardinal principle that he's been enunciating all the time is...
All right, thank you very much for staying. You're still watching With All Due Respect extended version. I already told you the platforms we are streaming on tonight. Tonight, we'll be dealing with issues here. If you want to donate to the Loud Silence TV $1 donation, on Cash App, you can do it through KTWADR. Also on PayPal, you can do it through KTWADR. On Momo, it is 055-8893-032. There's one thing we've noticed. The donation, what we've noticed is anytime I'm off air or not having a show, people stop donating, which is quite worrying. We want to have a consistent kind of donation so that we can, in fact, put together what we are getting and then to be able to take care of the payment to keep the TV on. So if people start to pay only when I show up on TV or on Facebook, then it becomes like I only remember this when I see Kevin Taylor. I keep telling you guys that this is not about me. It's about sustaining the TV. And yet, anytime I've been with TV, so now I say you need to try and donate. It's very important that we all spread the message, talk to other people for them to understand. Say if you like Loud Silence TV, you want it to be on, the best thing to do is just chip in something. It's $1. Some people have decided to pay more than $1, which we really appreciate. In Ghana, we've seen lots and lots of people paying 7 cedis, which is equivalent to $1. We really appreciate that. But you have to understand that keeping this TV on it takes more than $1. But we wanted you, or you the viewer, you the listener, to understand that this is not an extortionist platform, or this is not a platform whereby we want to take money from you without any result. That's why we pegged it at $1. We know every single individual will do their best, or will try their best to chip in something to keep the TV on. I've told you, TV, if it gets to that point whereby we cannot sustain it, the only option for us is to make sure we turn it off. And then I'm not going to lie about it. Mimicha will be antro has a TV, no matter what, you do some magic for it to run. No, it's quite expensive to run the TV. And people back home, they are the main reason why we are doing this. We know a lot of things. Majority of us, when it comes to governance, because we are living in countries whereby we understand what we call accountability, we see development and all that. So it's our responsibility here, so we will help keep the TV on for our brothers and sisters back home, to understand, to know their rights, to know, they need to demand from people they have elected into office. They need to demand from government, presidents, ministers, MPs. They need to know their rights. They also need to know, so we'll be rolling out some new shows. So that's why every time I come to say, I'm saying, and yeah, about me. If it was about me, I would stay on just Facebook and YouTube. Even our Facebook and YouTube page, we have not monetized it. There's a specific reason. We want to sell a message. We want to help the people. We want to try and make sure the information gets to the last person. Let's try and keep this TV on. If you haven't donated across the world, try and donate. In fact, if you're on YouTube, to try and subscribe to our page. I told you a week ago that we might be moving from YouTube to our own built page. Where we are doing that transition, majority of the people who have not subscribed, you will be left behind. And there's going to be some kind of inconvenience because Ober tries say you come into the new platform. It might be full. Maybe you win your opportunity to be part. Say every day you are watching YouTube, what I can tell you is subscribe to the channel. Yes, our transition. We are moving all our followers to the other side. We will move together. We don't want to leave anybody behind. If you're watching YouTube right now, I don't know the numbers we are doing on YouTube right now, the likes, but if you are on YouTube right now, all I want to say is try and subscribe to our channel. Try and subscribe. It's not about money. It's not about anything. It's all about making sure say every single individual you get information to spread it around for everyone to also have an idea of what it's happening around them. Especially YouTube for subscribe. Don't just watch it there because a day will come, you go in there will be nothing. You will not see our channel again. You'll be like Kevin Taylor, Loud Silence TV, and Ekwehin. So I am just telling people on YouTube that it will be better right now. You subscribe to our channel on YouTube. Send a beya. We can move with you because the transition is going to happen very soon. Every single individual on YouTube, we are going to go with you to a platform we are specially built just for this show. So if you haven't subscribed on YouTube, make sure you do that. And also the donation is very, very important. I can't keep stressing on it. I can't keep telling people say we need to do it. $1, 7 cities. Some people minimum or adapt about 500 Ghanaians in Ghana and Ghana for there. It's quite interesting. It's quite sometimes. You get marveled a little bit because how our Amanfo are so eager to make sure, say, if you follow, so they'll get the right information. If you adapt from Europe, America, Asia, it is a blessing because you are actually doing the work for majority of the people who, at the end of the day, financially, they are not strong to even donate to 7 cities out of maybe the money they have. You are donating, we really appreciate your effort. It's a 2020 project. It's a 2022 project, sorry. This project is for 2022 to keep the TV on. Makache Oma me every time across the world. Call your friends who are into this TV production and ask them. People on multi-TV, channels on multi-TV, Omotia how much in a month? And then you ask Kevin Taylor's channel on multi-TV, Loud Silence TV, there's no advert on it. So how is he able to raise money to pay for that? I've been doing this for a year and over, and I expect, say, we all donate to make sure, say, we get to our target, pay for the whole year 2022, and make sure, say, at the end of the day, the message sings. Now, this donation is going to go throughout the year. It's a one-time payment. If you pay your $1, it is good. You stick with that. Some people have decided to say, every month I will pay $1, which is also fine. But we are trying to say, if everybody can pay $1, people can help other people. We should be able to sustain the TV till 2022 December. So it's a project for this year. It's not just this month that we are paying. We want to pay for the whole year and make sure the TV stays on for 2022 throughout the year. And if you're watching me this evening, it's very, very important to say you also join this campaign so that we make sure the truth in it gets to the last person in Ghana. More and more Europe, America, and Asia, you are more interested in the Momo number. I'm also interested in Momo number because it's easy. One we use tap, one we use mobile money, one we use a year. Other platforms, Remit and then Wave, any other, and it's so easy to send to the Momo number. The Momo number, it's quite worrying when people keep asking what's the Momo number. It's on the screen. It's showing on the screen. YouTube, Facebook, TV. It is there. I don't know why people keep stressing. Where is the number? It's even scrolling down there. So I don't know why. These are supposed to be simple things. I just saw somebody ask, where is the Momo number? You are not supposed to be asking. You are watching the screen. You can see, say, on my far right, the number is there. And these are things that if we all help ourselves, we can start the show early and finish the show early. But I can't be doing this again whilst we've posted everything on the screen. So let's help me here and let me help you here. The number again is 055-889-3032. Number no. Edina connected to the number no Obisu Busa Felicia Felicia or something, Felicia. The number is on the screen. Why are you doing this? Is it deliberate? Do you want me to block you? I can do that because these are all delay tactics. We don't want to be doing that. We want everybody to also get the information. And until now, we've put everything on the screen. So nobody should call the number. It's very, very important. More Europe, more America, more pet Momo number no easy. Emamono 055-8893-032. Number no Edina connected to number near Benedict Addo. It is on the screen. Please don't ask me. Thank you very much. Now, Oshami, this show, no, this is the first time in fourth segment. First segment, hello segment, and then I'm Chia Obia Oshami in your brain. Show so the second episode, and our second segment. Sorry, today so many things are happening there. So bear with me if I'm not getting things so right. Too many things happening here. It's in fourth segment. The first segment in the hello segment, and then I'm Chia Obia will show. So the second is what we call the social media segment where we pick stories from different social media platforms. Now the air coso el Ghana. The third is speaking truth to power, and the editorial is about Baako. None other than Kweku being a certificate-less president. Kweku is an imposter. He is not a lawyer. We will insist on that because we have come out with the documents to prove that Kweku is not a certified lawyer. He is an imposter. The fourth, I'll open the phone lines. Ma Obia so Afre Fora and Forum is very, very important. Say let's do the do right now. In Sembebre Ghana, and then Endrana, me sorry na me a video on social media and Captain Smart kasa a lot about also when scandal be being see that no kasa scandal na there e being see Ghana that scandal be a 52.5 billion no kasa the country he's the best journalist in Ghana ono na akoyi no kre every auditor general no aba e being see Ghana da na wo hwe be ma hu fifiri o kem o team. So it made me start thinking. My team, we were all talking like what is happening in Ghana today, like this Auditor General's report scandal or this document was out in November. Story not in November 2021. Captain Smart was in Ghana. He knew all these things. These documents were out. And so me when you said Okasa or TV I was surprised. Are you not shocked?
52 billion. With the Indian 52, the way train here fanka home. Billion 000 makumako 9. Eti mabo 52 so far phone. Are you ready? Far phone yen kwa wo fie. Far phone. Far calculator na da wani no mabo 5 to 52 yen kwa. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. 52 billion divided by 6. Me yen 6.5. What are 6 pe? 8.6 billion US dollars. Finance minister saying your transfers come from Ghana Commercial Bank and your friend GCB. One must see woman nim baby, one transfers can call here. Part of a letter not so. Put it there. This is what we are talking about. Put that letter there. Let me read it to the ordinary people of this country. Director, you join if you want to mention and I'm not one amount and not one amount. Where for the Auditor General, Audit Service, and Kasana findings, transfers of tax revenue by Ghana Commercial Bank GCB to unknown sources, 52.5 billion. More beyond maybe some in your letter free. Now the Auditor General one appointing who said then a crata will leak here. Yes, see. Patro Jimmy phone could have not from Pumamam. You get it? And down. Regulation 12 of the Financial Administration Regulation FAR 2004 stipulates a person entrusted with custodial duties for public.
This is let me correct this. We did this scandal November 2020. November 2020, before election 2020. Oh, yeah, scandal. We're almost 2 years new. Almost 2 years. The document has been in the system. And he's looking like, say, Captain Smart, remedial journalist. I say, I need to go open GIJ in Ghana. Now, Mr. I was, I felt so embarrassed, you know. Say majority of the people in Ghana today know said this happened before election 2020. You Captain Smart, you were sitting on Angel FM. Nana Ukim, Ekufuado will win the election. Yes, Baako Ekufuado be winning. At that time, no, you were untouchable. But in any day, Bianca, if a journalist is talking about something like this, it should be fine. And I'm a boy. This guy has been in Ghana for 2 years. He's now making people think say ono na kwatwe krata we buy. Me say we mo omo journalist o. We mo what could be a ye remedial journalists for they took advantage of the system. These documents were all in the system before election 2020, sorry. And this guy deliberately pushed it away. And the best investigative journalist of Ghana. Unfair captain. Are you not embarrassed about this? Don't you feel shy? Onia FM, TV3. Are you people not shy? Sorry. This kind of attitude of media houses. And now you see, and your captain crack comedy, any concert now, I am straight and I say I am embarrassed about. Now, me was outside TV, so you see, captain, me say what is happening to you, you deserve to go through it. Because Unibibi, people need to know the kind of people are omudio as journalists. Inti, on any day in Quebec, said the to Captain Wagana, and I'll say you'll be fine. Sometimes you feel bad when these things happen to humans. But people like you, when these things happen to you, it shows other people the kind of people who are leading us as journalists. That's why you are where you are today. That's why they are treating you like a pig. They move you from here, you go eat here, they'll come and put you in this cage because you are not truthful. You are a liar. And on that same show, I saw him trying to delve into something he has no knowledge about. Something that when we present documents to you, you read, you don't understand. Masa, what done it than happy birthday and your brofo. Masa, brofo is all the it is not about those fake things you do on TV acting as if you are the most intelligent, smartest. You are not. In fact, with all due respect, you are the most weak-minded journalist. The biggest hypocrite holding a mic today in Ghana as a journalist. And you know, of course, many say Vangozi Cathedral. Nanke embechi me mintum. And I am quite sure if you from tum. On say ya chew shame so chino. Kwame Ziva kind oja kwame despite party assessor. Because why you know and yet deep. And I saw you talking about some people trying to say Chief Justice has taken 5 million bribe. In conformity, said Chief Justice has a bribe. Captain, why do you I think personally you are suffering from some psychological problem. That's why I keep telling you, say details are important. When you are listening to stories that comes out, you should know, say, as Samitienye and Sana Sebio we penny. Why bekasa to say Sebio why do edda ejanaimu. Nobody from a free far, from the courts, from General Legal Counsel on this platform, I'm breaking story, nobody ever, like I said, Chief Justice has taken $5 million. We said Chief Justice should come out and let us know, to come and explain himself whether that allegation. And remember, Captain, Jai Jimini and Chewe Jumano, or J Dom, or ne a year a free for course GLC, a free fire replied to the GLC, and in his reply, and say he was telling them what his former client or J Dom Kachireno or J Dom Kachireno said Chief Justice Ajene 5 million. So nobody has said on record said Chief Justice Akwaje 5 million. We're saying if Chief Justice knows he's not taking any money, he should step out and let us know. He should speak on it. He should release a statement on it for us to sit here and know whether he's guilty or not. But him being quiet and running to the police, knowing that the police are not the ones supposed to tell us whether he took the money or not, it makes him look guilty. So you are not an analytical thinker. You are just somebody who step on TV and speak anyhow. Stop this childish, ignorant foolishness and look at the facts before you speak. You doing this 52-point concert, I don't care. Me, I've done crazy stuff that we said the mama won't cry. It's normal. I say I feel pity and I feel shy for TV3. I feel so bad for them giving you 3 hours to exhibit the highest form of ignorance, because this document was in the system. If people like you had been honest to take this document to speak on, you were acting as if said this document, you didn't see it, but you've heard about the Chief Justice one. Today, you are indirectly begging the Chief Justice because when it's on Baako court, they will jail you. So all the things you were doing, Chief Justice in Jiska, Ofui, when did you touch on the Chief Justice issue? Ofui, when did you discuss the General Legal Counsel inconsistency? Ofui, when did you ask questions? Why the Chief Justice, who is the chairman of the GLC, has given the GLC power to decide on a case which the court is already deciding? Ofui, sit back and analyze and stop the foolishness. They will jail you. You cannot suck the balls of the Chief Justice so that he will have pity on you. It is you, your criminality behind the scenes, that is what is putting you in this position. I respected you a lot. But you see, when you try to change the narrative because you are in a ditch, that is when we step out and tell you our mind. If what you are going through, what's your problem? Today you are licking the balls of Chief Justice. Chief Justice are not taking 5 million. Who said Chief Justice? We are saying Chief Justice, if he hasn't, he should step out and say he never took money from a Ojidom. That will clear him. That will show that he's a man who understands what we call like a process and just clean yourself up. We have been pushing the Chief Justice over and over. You have heard this. So free, you never ask the Chief Justice to release a statement. Because the allegation against the Chief Justice, $5 million, no, it's not a simple allegation. It's a big allegation that goes deep, the root of our judiciary. And you foolishly, ignorantly, or free, sit on TV and speak as if they will jail you. Ekufuado will jail you. And it is not about us feeling bad for you. It's about what you have done. So whether you lick the balls of Chief Justice, trying to let people think you love the Chief Justice, they will jail you because they will jail you. They have no reason, but they will jail you. Because you are a hypocrite. You dined with them. Today, you are trying to expose them. They will jail you. So you sitting there and say, Chief Justice has not done this. And you say, free in stop the foolishness. I'll calm down. I'll sit down, analyze the issues, and know where my good shots are. Onya akwara jai jimino. Me say onye akwara jai jimino. You are a family man. You are pretending as if say you are a John Bull. You are not. So stop the ignorance and look at the issues before you speak on them. You hear me? Ofui every day, every day. Taugu kon say, Bolga confirm. You don't want to look at the issues before you speak. What kind of foolishness is that? And at 52 point, my co-auditor general, from next week Monday, I am going to do a crazy scandal on Bust. I am going to release all the documents. Later, Sako Fabra said, Ofui, do you know how to access documents? Ofui, do you know how to access documents? Do you know the work people have done to get this country to this point? They will jail you. Hey, you can lick the balls of Chief Justice, lick his butt, do everything, they will jail you. That is what they'll be asking you. Ofui, so make steady. All right, let's look at some other issues. Say obi etiabo from say ofui utipeni oma they are involved in this case. Utipeni friva. Lawyer friva utipeni no. Now utipeni me. Ah? Utipeni me. Okasa anyhow. Sike bia obedibi. Konkonse bia obedibi. On sende obi ajo so e Ghana adwo na. Untumi na. Ghana nkwana a normal journalist to be mention. Obia time obeba. They will jail you. Yes. As much as we pray, as much as we fast, they will jail you. Okay. Mete said the old Chantrobi said between Atamil's time and Mahama time, he was caught by the police 189 times. Oh, the intro the beku captain. Oh, intro beku. Intro into the jail you. I free prisoners there and there's Uncle Dario. And I don't know who prison can akotena radio. I na ta ogudu kom between Atamil's time and Mahama time. I was called 189 times. Konkons azankwana leti Ghana ho. On kano kre. You were invited 189 times. Now I want to go to Kwame Nkrumah. Why any people just say you want to be in the news in the wrong. I don't even know the words to use. You have become a comedian. Don't you see it? You have become a comedian. Now, Adebi enyum tantan bi mbobo wonichi. I would say esikane wa concepts. These are the things. At the end of the day, we want to weed this kind of comedy outside our journalism. Ofui, steady. Suadie, know what to do. It will not yield anything. Those documents you are looking at, your calculation, in 2020 November. You people were sitting behind the scenes telling Ekufuado Dems to come after me. You people. You were sitting behind the scenes telling the Kufuor Dems to come after me jail you. They will jail you, Captain. But say, obetuma kwaduro so, obetuma bompa wo wiase nyina, obetuma kayo papa, they will jail you. Enye yo, sika na waje ana wanje. All right. Concern for journalists for. Now, I also want to tell the NPP, NDC communicators who today they have picked that story and now publishing it because Captain Smart Concern anyway has brought it out. I want to send a message to Sami Jemfi. You, Sami Jemfi, and your boys. You people are not helping your party. I will not mince words here. This your attitude of picking stories that favors you people. It will never bring you people back to government. I'm telling you. There are real issues there. We break the stories. The scandals are there. We provide the documents. All that you, Sami Jemfi, and the communicators have to do is to call their office and say, this document is out. Is it true? Is it coming from your office? You don't do it. These documents were all floating in the system before election 2020. You, Sami Jemfi, you saw it. All the communicators of MDC, you saw it. And with all due respect, because your friends are in government. You don't want to talk about it. Today, Captain Smart comes to stand there and fools himself. I've seen some of you sharing it, and anyone who speaks on this 52.5 billion now, I will insult you. Especially in the NDC. Why didn't you do that? You are part of the reason your flag bearer is struggling. You are deliberately destroying him because you people are doing business behind the scenes with the NPP. When we bring documents out, the whole NDC ignores it. From whoever to whoever, nobody takes that document, takes it on TV or on radio to go and say that this document is out. I have called the office. They have confirmed it. Have you called the office for them to say this document is not legit? From your communication boss, Sami Jemfi, to the last person, you people are ignorant about the job you are doing. You are not ready to go to power. You people are not ready. Because if you are ready, there are materials there. But when it comes to materials, you people all shut up. And that is the problem with you, the NDC communicators. I am saying Sami Jemfi because you are the leader. The last time I was talking about you, youth organizer, I was speaking about Pablo. Today I'm talking about communication. You people, the relevant things you are supposed to carry as your protection to let the people know say intro and you don't do it. Now, if you are scared to speak on the truth, you want people to give you opportunity when they win power. You are sick in your heads. You people are sick in your heads. From your chairman, your general secretary, whoever to the last part. You people are not ready. Because people go through hell to go get documents to put out there. Near big gun of when he said, when the AC. Now, moji document now MPP before no more foolish people. Mimi, I'm not part of a party. I am doing my job. And when I'm doing my job, I'm making sure the job is supposed to favor this Mahama because the president today is a tyrant. We all want to get these people out of power. Mahama is not Jesus Christ. Mahama is human like us. But we have gotten to that point where we need somebody with a level head, intelligent person who thinks about Ghanaians, our democracy. That is why Mahama is the best candidate to lead the country. So when people do everything possible and bring documents out, and the whole communication team of a political party that wants power silence the documents, the only time they talk about is that filthy TV3 talks about, filthy multimedia talks about. Those people are not going to talk about over 24 hours, and you foolishly use that and you splash that on your pages, on your WhatsApp pages, groups. Munjimi, do you want power or you want to sit there and become indirect criminals? Because anybody who wants power wants materials to speak on it. Or you say NDC for and our power and MPP for positioner, they will give you space. But just documents we are floating here. MPP for them say no cre senka omo more position come amount space. I don't know what Jimmy sir. I don't care about anybody and nobody fits me in the NDC. So you people should start thinking and stop the foolishness. You have become zombies. Where can't the Baako radio station? The same thing they are doing. And I blame the hierarchy, the communication hierarchy. You don't have a plan. You don't have a plan. Most of my TV, so you have no plan. My communicators, I say zombies. So I'm sorry, you can't be Baako and don't know be running with. There are facts available to you people. The job we do here, the facts we put out. No media house in the history of Ghana has been able to do that. We have tried everything to fortify you, the opposition, to hold something. We do everything, put our credibility on the line. Now, Jimmy, 10 Ghana, 20,000 Ghana, 2010, until you don't want to speak on it. What should people do for you? If you are afraid, walk out of the communication team. Somebody saying that Kevin Taylor, they have a plan, but maybe they're a little afraid. Then you are not ready for power. But see, there are people on the sidelines who are ready for power, who will do anything to make sure they maintain our democracy. And you don't go and fight for the position and then later step back and say, I am scared. Then you don't deserve to have that position. So, anything that says a soldier, so because soldier, unye ready say odo krabe to ama soldier, a jumana member. Omo feel said they want to fight, they want to work hard, defend their country and the democracy. Omo no moko soldier. Until you cannot tell me that I am part of the NDC communication team, executive, whatever nonsense you people call it, and say I am scared to bring out this document. I have fact-checked the document. It is right. I can't bring it. Then you are a fool. You don't deserve to be part of the communication team. Step away, because a coward like you, when your party comes to power, you are the people who are going to fight for positions and intimidate the people with that foolish position they will give you. So there's nothing like I'm afraid. If you're afraid, step away. You are not the only person who is a communicator in the NDC. Some people will do everything to speak the truth. So if you people tell me you are afraid, then you people should go home and sleep and let people who want to work. Why did you post now can't so you can't deliver? Why did you post now can't so more when the facts come, then you call your MPP colleagues and tell them, oh, this one has come, oh, we will not speak on it. That's why I keep telling you people, most of them are 2020 before election 2020, you the communicators, nobody carried this document to your Asempa. Nobody carried this document to your PCFM. Some people were still believing in the truth or in the lies of the NPP. Some people were still believing in it. We give you materials to work with, then your foolishness, you sit there and you are fighting for positions. I am not scared of any MP, NDC executive. Me. I am not scared of anybody in the NDC. Nobody. I am doing my job. You people are lucky that today what we are talking about favors the NDC, because you people proved in the past that at least our democracy can be sustained. Just that. When we compare the corruption in the Kufuor's government and compare the corruption in the NDC government, at least you gave us hope that at least you are better. So that is why we are doing this, especially the most important thing we need to understand. We are doing this because we want our democracy back. Now you people are just fighting for positions foolishly. Who should go and fight on the ground? Work hard to get you power. It is ridiculous. You are the people destroying the grassroots. You, the executives, the communicators especially, you are the people making people think the NDC has nothing good for Ghanaians. Yes. Because when we give you the truth, you don't want to take it. When we give you the fact, you don't want to take it. You want to just do things to please the party in government, because the party in government, they are feeding you people. Mo party cry meet and I record and I'm people. Some of you are very foolish, stupid people. Because if you want the party to move forward, why should you record your chairman and go give it to the opposition? If you want your party to move forward, why is that when the document facts are out, you don't double check from the institution and take it on radio? You people, you are like zombies. You go on their platform. I know what you people do is, oh, today we are talking about this. We are talking about this. Munyinama is saying dying. That's the same thing you're talking about. So you miss the point. You have a communication problem. You are doing selective kind of job. It will never bring you to power. That's why last time I was telling John Mahama, you need to choose who you want to work with. If you're going to work with these same zombies, forget 2024. If John Mahama, you think making somebody understand that I cannot work with you will hurt you, then you are not ready to have power. You are not ready to win. You need to make decisions that will affect people, that will make people feel the pain. That is the decision you make. You cannot be everybody's father. You cannot be everybody's Mr. Nice Man. You cannot please everyone. Jesus could not please every man. So this is the time you need to choose the right people who can help you. Majority of your communicator executives are waste. They are chaff. They cannot even communicate when they have documents. You are dealing with a government that is very, very, very cunning. You are dealing with a government that lies about everything. We even sitting here sometime, my team, we get up in the morning, we are looking at the stories, too much lies in the system. Which one do you pick? It's difficult. So you need a communication team, an executive of a party executives who can think through real matters that people want to hear so that it can inform them. But you people have become Peace FM communicators. You have become Asempa FM communicators. You have become junkies. You get up in the morning, what Captain Smart is fooling on and talking about is what you discuss. That should not be your topic. Your topic is to inform the people. Let them know. Because they are selling the people the lies. What are you selling them? You are also going to toe the same line? You, Mahama, you are too sensitive. You are too emotional. You feel for everybody. That's why they are doing this to you. That is why they are mistreating you like this. That is why you lost power. Sometimes take decisions. Take decisions for people around you to know that, Masa, you are not my daughter, you are not my son. It is the good of the country and the party. You cannot please everybody. Mahama, you cannot please everyone. People are sitting somewhere in some village. Omakuma da also say, why do you think you can win power for them? You need to sit back and also analyze yourself. You can't be smiling with everybody. You can't be everybody's father. You have your own kids. You cannot be good to everyone. You need to hurt some people. You need to let them understand their flaws. You need to tell them, walk away, let me get this person. You cannot build a political party as a church, my friend. And you need to take decisions. You don't have any other shot. This is your last shot. Ghanaians have hope in you because they think this is the last shot. We need to take our democracy back. And you people are still doing, I feel bad for this person. If the person is not reacting well, or doing the job well, kick the person. Tell him I can't work with you. The comedy is too much. The comedy is too much. You see the same old faces who cannot come, who cannot deliver, still around John Mahama. What are they doing for you? It's all about they are chopping girls prostituting. The issue is this young boys, they cannot help you. Get intelligent people to make the decision for you. You have a whole team that is full of ignorant boys and girls. It has become party fight, pickering. This one was close to Mahama. This one knows Mahama. This person has been working with Mahama. So even if when you call Mahama to talk to Mahama, some penyini be offer Mahama among the clues, that small boy will sit there and say, media, I've been with Mahama. Now you have been with Mahama. Do you have all the intelligence? What kind of foolish thing is this? All these people are around Mahama. They don't do shit. They use Mahama's name to make their life. But Ghanaians need Mahama to save them. So their people, they are not the people that you need around you. What have they done for you in the first place? When you are going around soliciting for money to run your elections, people who are quiet are the ones giving your money. The vocal and nonsense speaking ones, they are there. They are waiting for you to bring the money for you to spend, for them to spend. You need real people around you, Mahama. You need real people to think through things, to give you a clear-cut plan. This same plan can win you elections. Maybe they have not told you yet. This same plan of everybody should be nice to me, I should be nice with everybody, it cannot win you elections. See your national youth organizer, Pablo. Now he's coming to organize what? Demonstration against the e-levy. He is coming from America. He lives in America with me. He is coming to organize e-levy. How much money are you putting into that demonstration? He will take it and come and pay his mortgage. He came to Ghana because his money is finished. He knows NDC for the way Jimmy come up with something. Let's go and do demonstration. He will take the money and take it to US. So I catch up so them netia. You people have to find people who want to work. Foolishness in these people is too much. Every day the same thing, you're repeating the same nonsense. And when you call them and when you're telling them the truth, do this, they get angry. Who the heck do you people think you are? We have nothing to lose. We sitting here. And I have said I'm an NPP, but I want NDC to win. Because these groups that leading us are criminals. They don't respect our democracy. They don't respect anybody. And we have considered the two parties. And for now, we think the NDC is much better to protect our democracy than these idiots. So you are taking the advantage. We do everything to let the people know the truth that you need to change the government, because if we sit with these people for another 3 years, there will be civil war. So we are trying to prevent that. But the NDC as a political party, majority of them don't know what they want. Most of your executives have been compromised. Most of them. About 99% of them, they are on the payroll of the NPP. How do you build a party and win power? Issues to me, seriously, they will ignore it on TV. They will not talk about it. They will go and pick some foolish thing and they will be discussed. Sometimes I watch it, I'm like, you boy crazy? That's not how you win power. I can sit here and run your national youth organizer job from here. I don't even have to be in Ghana. Majority of your communicators don't understand communication. Because you have been following the party for long doesn't mean you can communicate. You know what communication is? Do you know how to enter somebody's brain for them to know and take out the trash in their brain to put something in there? Do you know how it works? You think it's about screaming? You think it's about going by people's nonsense? Some of you can't do all the work. Let me tell you. You cannot do all the work. You are one man. You can be on one network at a time. It is a fact. So the earlier you know that, the better for your party. You are not the only person with all the knowledge. Get right thinking people to work with. Or else the work you'll be doing will be waste of everybody's time. Then you people will be behind the scenes complaining. Complaining to who? Because you have the power to make a decision. You don't go behind the scenes. You see NDC executives. You see them. You see all of them. They are complaining to. Who are you complaining to? You have the power to make a decision. Let's start the show. You're still watching With All Due Respect extended version. After this short break, we officially start today's show.
Hello, my name is Kevin Taylor, host of With All Due Respect and founder of Loud Silence Media. For the past several years, Loud Silence Media has thrived on the support of our viewers both home and abroad. Your dedication through views, shares, comments, and discussion on social media and Loud Silence TV has made us revolutionize news media in Ghana and enlightened our brothers and sisters both home and abroad. Now, we ask you, our cherished viewers, to take your support one step further through what we call the Loud Silence TV $1 donation. Yes, the Loud Silence TV $1 donation will help sustain Loud Silence TV's continuous production across the world. To donate from America, Europe, or Asia on PayPal, just search for @KTWADR, @KTWADR, which stands for Kevin Taylor With All Due Respect. This is our official PayPal account. The link will be shared on our social media pages and on loudsilencenews.com. For those who are wishing to donate from Ghana and the rest of Africa, a separate payment platform will be available soon. With your $1 donation, Loud Silence TV will continue to fight for the ordinary Ghanaian, expose corruption, and shine a light on the darkest corners of our communities. As we all know, we are all messengers, messengers without the Bible or Quran, messengers who are ready to speak truth to power. Let's keep Loud Silence TV alive.
Right, you're still watching With All Due Respect extended version. My name is Kevin Akoberu Taylor. This show is streaming on so many platforms. Loud Silence TV on Multi TV is our main platform. Loud Silence TV on YouTube is also streaming the show live. We are live on With All Due Respect page on Facebook. We are live on NDC TV, cross-posting. 1957 Project is cross-posting. We have Benjamin Wayo Mahama cross-posting. Honorable Joseph Yamin's page, they are also cross-posting the show. Kevin Taylor, my official page, we are cross-posting. And also HopeX TV and radio, they are cross-posting tonight. Now, let's take care of the social media segment and then quickly deal with the issues of the day. Before that, so Mate, na MPCB ni nanam TV so, I omukoye omuti operation, I four mental for no, and sikani bi kaye, ena omudi talk car ena car no mko ena tax nti obi. We are talking about policies. We are not talking about people who speak from their asses. When an MP cannot speak and digest issues for you to understand the reason why we have to pay taxes, their lifestyle outside no should even piss you off not to listen to them. Now, there are some MPs in Ghana. Then you ask yourself, say, what are you doing for your people? What have you done for your people? Because before your MP comes to stand in front of you and say, na ma adwene nye, ena mkoya ma adwene ye, ena maybe this can be talk, ask yourself, say, oh, in the first place, what you have to say, wow, dear, so hano, when to be in your hospital, be antim and John, we are here, would always can walk abruchri. It is a constituent, and that's why Ghana would taste and who says I depend because Mama would to me, Mitiao Kabusumi Bia, made it to me, I shall say. Enya krasa won to me hospital kasia kra de wo one kasa constituency so to me see na me ho tome enti sa wo MP be ka kire say metuko akwa abrochira kotoka e de $1,000 ena makoya akosam ho yare abrochi na wo to wo bo nsema na wo gimi. You are a fool. Because so won Jimmy ya nipa na wama de tumi na wutua ne command bia no nipa na wama de tumi na so de bia fosu El Chapo jikakra we na fa bo ahem na fa ko wo se mpreko no sa nipa na wo so no so se fosu El Chapo ji na fa ko fa ndro na fa hwa ho yare no at the end of the day wo yare bi bo wa wo betuma kwa abrocha ko sa ho yare. Now when you see young Ghanaians na omutie abodamfo sana ask you say so the person you sent to parliament infrastructure bent na send to parliament because you see some MPs their constituency and you see some things there what you say nipa to war
after bridge in any branch route na a branch after the bridge branch road abe branch ekwane 33 aha ekwane 33 ha ana deko 33 ha nti we ekwane eka ho asem ekwane don ekwane eka ho asem eni ona bo Kennedy ne Japan ni krumu kwan eni Honorable Krum Fan in where road to Honorable Kennedy in Japan. The Krum ascend on road in Intuition and Wednesday and then market days Tuesday and Friday. In no so no around the toy. Into market day and who how I don't Honorable Kennedy. Nka bi hu awetie ena enye eye market day inti bridge na ka wan asem kwan na ko na bodom eye ona bo kan fie neni bridge na ka wan asem no eni we ya gata omo aye gata na omo ye no eni a omo jagu machine bia eni gata bridge na ye ka wan asem no eni ba bridge ni de ka ho bet omo start enye ho hwe inti bridge no ena wani gusu a ocean bridge no any bridge na any we need can but we the omon touch bridge we the omon touch kura this is the bridge na can Kweku any Moshe ahayin so ahaye asifu su municipal bypass ampany for years or more Maja tour, Messi, our hair, the aye, see, and Cotale, woman and Cotoketua, a woman for Dania, the idea, but neck. And finally, and yeah, you heard the bypass Naya and our car. Ah, yeah, woman for Dania, the idea, I do. To share. Ni ama kwano eja
na oti Ghana we Ghana ni na wo ko school mako training college my nursing my dian na oti krom na ekrom ti say wo kwan kra ye nyeye na wo MP aka cho se medisika kwa abrochire na me ya abodam na mkosa ho yare ena medi bi so atoka ena me ne me twe ba betirim na wo to obo nse wo ya boa wagimi na wo sa yare na ema nipa na ebo dama kosa na ho yare no wo ebi to a obenya sa sika ni bi enso eya wo taxes ni yetua na sa nipa na ba be ka kire wo say an tua e11 no na wo tua e11 dia bibia be koso abra ekura wo tim no eya chip compound sim yan complete ye unjimi. That is why sometimes we sit here and people say, why do you use such words? Ye nipa no bi na jimi nti uko constituencies bi wo ha obo na ekuro omo finsa moa na nipa baako a hijack omo development na nipa baako e de ntro ene azan ene krono a hijack omo development na sa nipa na so sa to e gi nipa no so na wonjimi ohun so ya boa ohun so ya jimini na busane se na sa yare na ebo wo no asimesi yare na nka mo wabodam na akwa abrochire kosa ho yare na sa yare na bomia sa yare na mo wabodam asese kura kasa ezisi so no sa yare bi bomia menya sika ni bi akọ abrochire akọsam ho yare asimesi ubetena so abedi me so embre dido sei no sika ya de ma wa odi tua ho kana ebi akam chip compound esia no wetuma ye eye kwan wa ha wetuma ye na mo de mo jimi te Ghana esoso nkwase ade we so ade abodam ni abegina wenim se me na me kwa abrochi kosa me bodam nti sia ne de masade me mfa so ensese ka ira toka na wenya Ghana for young men and women foolishly mo jimi nti mo yankwase afo nti na mo so sa ade no so ekura wutima udma nipa ne tumi se on ko pre aban mo fa puntiomra no ekuro no mugum se moa bebia mo besa nsu akura no mu ni bi ekuadwuma kakra mo ye fertilizer kura no egukwan na kofa na ye chi mo bomo na magimi san kwa because sa nipa ne tumi yama nipa tumi na omasaba constituency wa betena radio so na journalist tirenim abrantia otinenim busa ne say eh na honorable ukwa abonchire na nka wo bodam no a ukoyi wo dam no se sia de wasaba na sa honorable ne to ka je say ai kama na me ma bodam koyi kakra firi mu na obo ne nyame aye wagimi wo radio presenter no wagimi na wo presenter na wo to wo no sa yare na ama wo honorable na bodam no ebi ya wa obetima sa ho yare nkran kra wo ni bebia wo edie nti na wo to abama sa wo honorable no so onko abamu enko cancer mama na sa honorable bodamfo na begina TV so aka cho say e-levy ba tua o na sa nipa ne passe adwe wotuma se wakwa abrocha ko se de bodam aba nti watoka o ba betwi magimi ana. Are you people foolish? Mu yankwasiafo na mo de te bebi asa honorable ni dimu so no mu yankwasiafo munnim nyansa nti tumi ni aba moto ne sen ahemfo besi small boys so munnim nyansa so obi be kasa say hey infie dodo say no wadi eso de na waye okrom ha mai mo hu fin sen kokọ e na mo so jimi so nti nipa no ohum se mu ye jimifo ene tina bronya tumi ba na sa honorable fo no omudo mu jimi akoto eye sewing machine mo friend saying ade e de pam nyama yi na wakọ China Alibaba akoto ba ku biam do $100 ba ku biam endu $20 na wakọ so 50 oba na obebo tent mo ya mwa ntire obegu ase na wo akọji sewing machine je obedi kura wo nibi baby odu tibetu nibi yare bo sisi a sewing machine si dem no wu wo ye jimifo. It is sometimes we want to quit this job because do na mo wafie na ye bo mo no mo jimi. And I'm going to say this again. Ghana for do na ye bo no ama mo hu nyansa no mo jimi munnim nyansa nti mo be bre. Mo jimi dodo jimi na adokromo inkurasesam. Wo busa ho say de nti na woto aba. De nti na woto aba ma biso onko imrahye bedwam because busumi bia 30 days bia ye tuareka. Sa nipa na woto aba ma no onya contract or te committee so eniti wo na wo feed ni ma na hu se opreko na woto na ho papra se adui bi no oba de na wo busa no oh na moto aba ma me na me kwa aban mu ena na me bodam na me bodam na me hu se mu jimi tax no e bia be ka me nsa dodo me nya contract free mu ho enti me cha tu kwan kwotena abrochire ena me dam no me ko try se me solve me ntuma solve ena me ba no me sika na mu jimi mu de tua taxes me de tua me ka no me de bia to hyen ena mo sa to obo mu se munya mmoa mun jimi introduce some point where yimo any zoo more difference in him is better we feed animals in the zoo than to talk to some Ghanaians. You are so foolish, so annoying, so unintelligent. Mo jimi dodo ebimo. You think we get anything from this? We don't. Ya pesi ebie moni na ohia dukro na mutim no. Ene sankofo bi na omo play omo intelligence so mu jimi no. Ya timu free sa jim na bo so mu di yie. Na sebio Kwame Amwako ujimi na wo de to constituency wo no. Se sa yare na ebo ma me a ye betumi de na kwa broche ma na kwasa no ho yare. Ade na mo jimi sa. Munsua nyansa. Mentumi beso wonsa se koye we ba wanyini nyame di nyansa to tim dwene. Ya ka muntie entina mo bre no yare bobobom rough na monya motuma ko salai se mmoa adentira your reason tia ye to asemesi aba ma asemesi yate ase reason ne den sa asemesi twobeba na wakotena brochire asemesi ne dam beba na wakotena brochire asemesi be kwa brochire watoka aba na watwika na famfuturo ma wabie wororo ne glasses infuturo mbono na madane mmoa gu wo se asemesi ye honorable mo jimi dodo musa na o se twajatum ye hyemo. Yeah, because munim nyansa adekodenti amoto aba madane mmoa because I honorable na moto aba no we wie ma na yire no nyina wie bi emende o makanta mo so mo jiminti munim nyansa nti kwase ade na ya mo mpanifo mo tikro munim nyansa nti mo nkasa 10 Ghana 20 Ghana sewing machine sa machine de pama de okọ China endu $10 endu 30 Ghana. Na mo jimi ama nipa de sewing machine abanti and let me do this. And ebi sida on some obre moti kro moti Ghana and so my say moa mo fin chip compounds mu kro mo ya nya chip compound esi kronim ahemfo ni tua ahema ni tua assemblyman fo ni tua emmoa mungini kakra na mo jimi. All right. Let's do the social media. This was just by the way. Now, see this. I didn't even want to talk about this now, but I'm going to do it now. Now, this is it. This story is one of the first stories. Audio. Mahama Kufuor picks, but whenever I call a Kufuor, ladies pick the phone with no respect. Bakacha Ghana for where we have gotten to, we are not going to spare anybody. The answer to this topic, I'm Richard we. And I said this story, no, I'm going to show you the answer.
Exclusive interview with Evelyn Sewabroni, 29th March 2022 on With All Due Respect Loud Silence TV. Exclusive interview with Evelyn Sewabroni, 29th March 2022 on With All Due Respect Loud Silence TV. Exclusive interview with Evelyn Sewabroni, 29th March 2022 on With All Due Respect Loud Silence TV.
We will be having that exclusive interview on this platform, on Loud Silence TV, on Facebook, on YouTube, across Africa. People in Europe and America, they can all watch this. This interview will be in 2 parts. It will be in 2 parts. Some part will be the basis for the story. Some other parts will be pictures and videos. It's important that as Ghanaians, we get to that point whereby we will not spare anybody else again. Into on the 29th of March, that is the birthday, on the birthday of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. This interview will be streaming live on Loud Silence TV. It is going to be 2 p.m. That's 7 p.m. Ghana time. It will be a video interview. It's an exclusive interview. We all know that Evelyn, aka Sewabroni, has not conducted interviews anywhere since the Sewabroni issue came up. This is the only platform. This is the first time she will be answering questions from me. This is the first time she will be detailing what actually happened. This is the first time she will be telling us. And the second segment will be when evidence will be put across. This is going to be tough. This is going to be painful. This is going to be revealing. This is an exclusive interview, and I'm telling every Ghanaian that it is not going to be just one. There are 2 types of interview you're going to have here. The second one is going to be loaded. The first one will be very, very loaded. We will get into the bottom of this matter. You're still watching With All Due Respect extended version. My name is Kevin Taylor. It's about time to start the social media segment. This is our first story, the social media segment. Okay, so this is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, when he wanted power, fora and forums. That is him. Yes, somebody's asking, is the interview going to be live? Yes, the interview is going to be a live interview. It's not going to be pre-recorded. It will be a live interview, video interview. It will be live on this platform. 29th March, mark it down. It's Nana Addo Kweku birthday. That is the day we will have this interview. That will be the day we will have this interview. We'll be spending a lot of time. In fact, this interview is an interviewer. In any country, the media will be struggling, and I said we'll be forcing this lady to speak. In fact, a lot of media houses have tried to speak to her on this matter. There were things she never said. She said, she might say it. There are some details we missed in her video. This is also part of her healing. She said, it's about time that some part of the story decided not to talk about it. She is considering. It is not going to be an easy one, just say and walk. No. Remember, you'll be getting some things you've never gotten before. Mahu said, I'm on for church article, be some pictures are fake and all that. That is one. That's their problem. But I'll see, say in the future, people can decline videos. Video 2 was edited in a way, and that is it for you. I'm not going to speak much on it, but the commercial will be playing on the TV, and also every time I'm live, we will have this commercial. Let's pray God gives us life on that day to conduct this interview. It's going to be me. I'm going to be posing the questions. You know how I do my stuff. This interview there, you get a chance to listen. I'll not be interacting that much, because we want the people to know the truth. 29th March 2022. Remember the date, 29th March 2022. Thank you very much. It will be published on Loud Silence TV. It will be published on loudsilencenews.com. It will be on our page on Facebook. Yes, on Facebook. It will be on our page. It will be pinned up there so that people will be reminded of the date. 29th March 2022 will be the interview between myself and Evelyn, aka Sewa Bruni. Okay, let's take care of this. Now, this is Bawumia when he was doing his fora and forum and all those kind of things. And Bawumia, when we want to know the e-levy, he's not speaking about it. What has happened? Yeti Kromha, Bawumia spoke on every single thing. I just want you people to remember Bawumia. Kalipono na omdebaye today. Omunyina ira. Kalipono so ini bebia Kaliponam. Ekumfi juice no so you see at the Canary Islands. In Tiatiasiano, I want somebody to search for this man and tell him to come out. Tell us about the dollar. Tell us about e-levy. Tell us about all the money we have spent over these years. Yen to me have solve a problem and the e-levy be solved. That is Bawumia for you. These are the questions you need to be asking him. Now the next one is this. Who at the end of the day, every single corruption and a criminal deal be a bang way, he is the person a fan. So remember when they wanted power, when they were on the sidelines, when they wanted to come destroy this nation, they were saying things about the economy. Now, this is what he said in 2013. Twitter, he said, for a nation to tax itself into prosperity is like a man standing in a bucket and trying to lift himself up by the handle. Churchill, he was quoting Churchill, and these are the kind of people we have in Ghana today. Yet today they cannot defend. Today what they are trying to do is they are trying to threaten Ghanaians to say, so I'm e-levy and pass here. We will make sure we do this to you. This is a government we are talking about. Not more opposition. They were saying everything. I told you, these people have been packaged. Now, Gabia Sarchida Kwanam Ghana, what Lamborghini, what Maybach, what Weno, Mumusan send the law firm now on cases bend with dear we winnie. They be not the law firm, Akatanim, Sa law firm no one, just decoy, a decoy or the Wieska. Mumusan send the law firm no, suddenly Kufori came to power, his law firm has gotten so much money. Inti mumbusa ne say cases been from 2016 to 2022 away dia a case they will say law firm where they with the case obwa they don't do anything there. They can sue. I'm waiting for them. Now Yanko enim. Oh, and the next one was that this was in 2014. So 2013 he wrote this. 2014 so Osatro Bibi or Twitter or say this is proof that higher taxes don't lead to more revenue, but only hurt businesses, consumers, and kills jobs. Higher taxes. That's not what. Higher taxes don't lead to more revenue. Until at the end of the day, these are the same people telling us, say, yentia E11, our revenue will quadruple. Our revenue will be 10 times bigger. Now, in Kofuna na opposition 2014, I just say taxes they are all the 20 panels and the 2 crores and to me and generate anything. It will not expand the revenue. But the finance minister today and this MPP clowns, these clowns are telling us that we should pay e-levy. The e-levy nidia eye kwame nkroma kra nadaka na ometuma kutu abreye konfo anoche boxer na ehye no ometuma ko kire bibia boxer no etete e-levy will solve Ghana's problem. Last make am say e-levy is the new better that or akobam esay arabia 7 billion pay, just 7 billion. Oma wi nantwie na wie. Now they are just asking for 7 billion. Now sa 7 billion na omo pe no enye sika na omo pe o omo pese omo gi saade ni too more government omo gi too more parliament na omo de sa krata na kwa brochire ekoka kire broni se siade ye de mrabia ba say e11 no ya tax forever and ever afibia no ye benya 1 billion 3 billion enti de mo ye ne say momma ya 70 billion na yemfa eye Ghana e11 enhye mo nsa et said de bia sibia kofo eye get fund no omo pese omo de eye e11 ko sia wawa enti so omo ko sia wawa mo na mo betua e11 no forever and ever till send ko for the beti omo 70 billion no enti se o calculate pa na realize ya obo busa say adena ban we pe 7 billion pe abra there was so much money abra 52.7 billion then why is the government insisting so mo here 7 billion pe sa 7 billion no enye ne here omo pese ya gitum of parliament ebeye emra no mo tam sa krata ne de kwa abrochire because abrofo ne bi say mo pese mo de mu 11 maya mo maye hu se e wo krata so ya gya tumu aban mu ansana ya mamuska now adikudie ntom ntumi ko World Bank ne so mo nim so mo krata mu nye abrofo bi a we lenso be mo 70 billion now sa 70 billion no obo pese mo de 11 ko sia wawa no mo ka cha abrofo no say because 11 now say obeso de solve a problem a revenue problem a form of generating revenue. Over to my case, okay, 11, you have a 2 years pay because your hands can be interim ya near the idea. But almost that be almost 11, yeah, they buy by yembra, you buy yembra forever and ever. That means they want to take the document, your legitimate parliament say came. Can of rate on here 7 billion or more than 7 billion. Oh, yes, 70 billion. 70 billion or quadroche na kwaje. Oh, here collateral. Oh, here a debut or dibuko see a year. Scanner no oni scanner ho on tu fa bibia nko 11 no betum dia because ya gya tumu abam ya gya tumu ne say ye sia da abaya mra 11 no amafo my 70 billion busa ho say infie dodo say ne betua sa 70 billion satan ekufo do wewu ofurata wewu the same thing akufo ye ya o de get fund ekosi awawa into so tia say we mu no omo kan kore omo hia 7 billion no omo hia so be pass mra no parliament omo hia sa krata no omo tun ko World Bank omo tun ko IMF because omo no omo buso omo fam krata nyina mbra na yehwem omo wieska omo ntumi nye omo abrofo bi Europe fo bi a omo pese omo de sa e-level ekosi awawa die na bema aban ejai bibia o yes o 7 billion e die na aban say me jai bibia mu me mpa bibia bi me page 7 billion abra ye krampo na ye tianim say 7 billion cannot take care of the presidency. 7 billion, it cannot take care of the presidency for a year because the presidency, it spends more than 7 billion a year. And why do you think they need this so much? They just want it to pass. Omo pese ye mra. No maka say abrofo we forever and ever. Ghana for betua kopinso nyina bewu. Ghana for betua 11 ya kopinso bewu. Inti mo nhwe ho afibia mo betumenya 1 billion. Inti wo de 70 billion we maya na 70 years ye de ye wuko enkrata na ekire mo betuma almost 70 years. Intima munya mistake. Don't make that mistake. De omo ye na sika no mo hia omo hia enkrata no de akwa sika. Almost person almost in or parliament. Why do you think say they are going after the Asin North MP? Almost per number percent parliament jitum keke. And no keke no pay 7 billion in your target. They don't need that money. They have more than that money. Kanofurata have more than 7 billion. Ekufuor has more than 7 billion. They need just it to be official. Omo here documents keke every parliament. Na omo negotiate no. Ade akwacho say any this is forever and ever. Ghana for wone me ye tue sika na kopim si ebewu. Enti monji na moma 70 billion in there. Na yemfa nko Ghana nko say ye de ye wo sika bi da ho. But ye ne ebebre. How 70 billion momo ye betum sa aban bi ne obetuma ko sa aka no. Ende ye da ho tua get funds ka no. Some sa Kufo ya o. Kufo ya wakoto wo Kumasi afa kwan mu yi. Eje Kufo ya and the Ghana get fund no kosi awawa. So they are a treasure hand government. They don't think about you. Intimate obi for krata bi metra TV so kabro fu hunu bi nkyerɛw. This is the simplest way obeti de ekonase. Because obusa was na dey hear 7 billion so seriously because omo de kwa akɔgye sika bi. Omo ntumi kɔ IMF, omo ntumi kɔ World Bank. Yawo individuals bia na kom ton ejapa no amom no ye onkofo bi saa ho saa no person koye no on person ko Europe no koye saa de no enti se yesu agimi na se yebekɔ parliament na yakɔ pass say ye mra ofurata nya saa krata no nsa som se ku a mawu samo pass E-levy of parliament na ofurata nsa som na yakasa ya pass mawu the E-levy no mo be hu say the next month ye betum you can't do anything because you are jatum omrem aban foforo no beba no ontumi nya ho hwe. So if they leave power, the burden will be on the next government. Abiding to me Sisano, abiding to me in free parliament because yajatum eyemra. And that is what they are doing. And that is what the media is not telling you. So don't allow these things to go on. Mama, because I'm going 70 billion now, they are going to steal that money. And the way I could form a get fund now, Sikana be dio munsem no. Abedi o munsem ye ne ebetua for 70 years. What the tikelenkele we abetuo na nsem hunu no odi o Ghana. Ono ye tikelenkele, ono ye fudichedeche, ono asa osa ya akwanhwe a nipa baako 3 in 1 nsem fu no ti Ghana no odi kana asem mbese beka. Intermediate, I don't care. You people can sit there. Na monko pass E-levy no. E hona mo beti se hye. Sa 1.75 no mo sada 1.5. E beko 2.5. At that point then obey. Abrofri de omo sika o. Ye anu duru ya no ma biem. Mo fa sika maye. Mo fa maye. They know what to do. They'll take you on. Inti the NDC should be serious about this. They don't have to play with it. Why do you think Kweku will go the extreme of making sure say Asin not MP on person be manaba parliament? Why do you think they will do that? They are using the Attorney General. They are using the Supreme Court. We don't have any money. They have squandered the money. The only way we need to force them to go to IMF. To the point they don't know what to do again. They are thieves. So yeah, constituency. Now MP to parliament so obe vote for ama E-levy now that what to support to we Jimmy no e bin sida u Jimmy no because we MPP ninti oma miensa omi end 15 years sesia no MP no to na okoto ama e de E-levy una wo bebre una wo betua senior high school ko ntuma anya ma wo e kwan ontumi nya bi ma wo ontumi nya nsuo ma wo o sade E-levy no de beto so o de kosia wa 70 million ono Kweku kan na se ne wo. Now to us me MP pini me MP pini or the Jimmy to parliament as on some way so now just have broach they started in so ni enya Ghana for bitia broach o mo Jimmy nti ja can do some type of we just want to shut everything down. That's ya moa ni enya himfu bi say support the E-levy na uti kuro we okay. Don't you see what is happening? Why can't you tell the government to go to IMF? Near here in Penny 4 statesmen, they are all quiet. And these fools are destroying this nation. Now, Obiti Kumase, Obiti Central Region, Obiti Volta Region, also your MPP into Jimmy Way in Koso. Now, or change, what you say affect me? Jimmy, what you say affect me? It will affect you and it will affect your kids. Now, let me show you this. See, this is the number of taxes we are paying now. We are Ghanaian. Taxes are yet as Ghanaians. No, any. Na yen Jimmy say betina waka say yen sanfa E11 beto yeso. Enya ba we no so a solution to every problem. We are paying these taxes as Ghanaians. Ejuma ni ho, amanfo nya ejuma nye, eduane kwankofo nya bi ne. Na wote wase me MPP niti onkoto ma yemfa E11 bra. We are ojimifo. We are chimba because undwene. Unim nyansa. Oma ene onananom ena odi omoto asemu. 70 years. Omo koji 70 billion. Omo de beden. Adam ko IMF ni enkoji sika na ye wo emra no air flexible no IMF ye call Mahama time ye beku obi Ghana omo koji 70 billion. They will not account for it. We are paying value added tax. We are paying VAT standard. We are paying VAT on import and export. We are paying VAT on flat rate, retail scheme, VAT exemptions, VAT withholding, corporate income tax, withholding tax, rent tax, communication service tax, mineral royalties tax, excise tax stamp, excise duty, business tax exemption. And na almost sa edi E-levy ebeka ho. Na ma ye din to ye MPP fonti. Ye so ye MP so. Na wo ye MPP ni na sa jimisem wo so wonim nyansa. Wo ye Ghana ni na also so sansem wo ya wonim nyansa. And we don't have to use nice words at you because we're a fool. These taxes are taxes we are paying every day. We are paying COVID tax. We are paying unnecessary taxes. And every day, these people are enjoying. They are buying houses in Europe, in America. He has billions now because you're Jimmy. Because when him say you're being NPP ni manaso so. Imway ni aso. So Ekufor is determined to pass it. Only option be we re-scaling ina, discaling ina. Akron kwa. We Jimmy. Debi ametana mi use our words na. And say personal. I want us to start thinking. Now you say brony be na be side way. O you say brony be na be tina homa side way si. Na ye use judiciary, na ye use court, na ye use attorney general's office. Ye dey suppressing opposition. Send ye be ya, he can get his criminal things through. Are you okay? Are you kidding me? Ain't cool na cry in Ghana and I'm surprised. Said to date, cool in Ghana. Because the guy is basically struggling. He's basically killing your democracy. Baller tax. Unnecessary. NHIL. Again, enkofo we so amon sanka omona enka. Edwamanfo Jimmy fo we and a masra sabusika. Ye Jimmy, ye MPP for into ye Jimmy cry and so efim penifo besin kwara. Ye Jimmy ama de beboa ye ne empese beka ho asem. Now there's a story I want to break here today. Oko Hollanda. There is a company, a lot of meat. Omodeba Ghana no. This company and it's an export company. Omo exporting meat. And fish near the idea Omodeba Ghana. Now this particular company, Holland. Now this company does business with Ghana company B. Nipa na onim so any company we adwuma onim ne ho. That person is part of government. Now, the Holland security, in fact, the journalist who is on this story, I've spoken to him. His name is, I was talking to him on Facebook this afternoon. I have his number, I have his name. I'll tell you his name very soon. I need to find it and tell you. So I'm working on the story with him. He has promised me to send me some details about the new development. So far, this guy now, Ujina Hono, or no, any the owner of that company, or Holland, they export meat, fish. Now, the funny thing is, this company has been working with some company in Ghana. On the fish in free Holland, the chicken in free Holland. The funny thing is, the Holland government has realized, say, all the stuff now, modebane unwholesome, and your papa, do not say. And do not say, no, so no, say a fish, say a chicken wings. Say a chicken wings, say a whole, just say, they are not bringing in the right thing and they are not also reporting the right thing. So, journalists like myself in Holland, they investigated this company and the police went in. They have arrested this guy, this white guy you are seeing. Now, when you read a story, remember, company no dealing Ghana. I'll be revealing the name, everything. Matis and Kofobi say they can handle me. I'm in their pocket, Mati. But this company is in Holland. Now, what is happening right now? I mean, read this story. I was in Dutch. We did our best to change it into English. It says 20 Conin van Ghana is new. They're French. I'll say, oh no, did I pick the wrong one? This is not right. I'm supposed to pick the right one. I think we've missed some part of the story. I was supposed to get you. Oh. I picked the wrong ones. All right, but some part of the story says this. But that king from then is now a suspect in a special fraud case. The Wegdam Food Link. The Wegdam Food Link. That company, their friend Wegdam, Holland. Wow, Ghana be a mudili. In fact, when you read the story very well, the investigative piece, almost best client pan Holland. Onena omo man nampa. Onena odi frozen meat pa ba Ghana. Oyoba. Onena a number Ghana. I'll be showing the person. I'll be showing the names of the companies. Omodeko Ghana, because the CI, the police in Holland are telling me to wait. They'll provide me with that so that I let you people know. We need to talk about this. It's very, very important. Yo nipa mo Ghana omo yesa. Omo nyesikate tem. Omo peso bi abeka omasem. But I want to give you heads up. Said this is a story I am working on, and I'll be bringing the details. Now it says the Wegdam Food Link is said to have forged documents to have turned chicken meat into fish on paper with official certificates and through sham constructions and have made financial profit from it. Because of such a trick, the recipients has to pay up to 70% less import duties. So the company that is receiving the meat now, and now, some are not wholesome, that person will have to pay just 70%. Remember, that person too might be getting away with some taxes in Ghana. NSR cost, it says this, that this quickly concerns an advantage of millions of euros. It is unfair competition. The NVWA indicates because the company can offer products cheaper by committing fraud and can therefore export more than companies that comply with the rules. So basically, they are exporting more because they are not following the rules. We are taking 70,000 chicken. Also, we are taking 16,000 fish head. Now, the issue is, so be to me, yes, sir, meaning, sir, they are breaking the bank in Holland and also they are breaking the bank in Ghana. So this company, this Wegnam are working with, is making so much money in Ghana because at the end of the declaration, the content now will contain, that is not what the custom officials in Ghana will see. Intisanyoman is worth 3 million euros. They can declare, say, 400,000 euros. So some people are making crazy money. And I know from the information I'm getting, I want to get the facts before I put companies there, before I put pictures there. I don't want to go ahead of the Holland investigators. Now, the last part says, because if something turns out to be wrong with the food, it must be possible to find out where the product came from. That is not possible. If, for example, chicken meat is supposedly fish, according to official documents. In fact, I'm sorry, I was supposed to get you the whole story, but the idea is Wegdam, that's the name of the company. Wegdam Food Link. The owner has been arrested. The owner is under investigations. The owner's biggest client is in Ghana. The owner has been forging documents. Value now also the products on farm or understating the value. Ebedu Ghana so ya understating value no Ghana no Holland no. Technically in Ghana too, Nippon will get away with taxes. We are talking about billions of cedis. We are talking about billions of dollars, and this has happened. In fact, I need to. Let me see this here. I'm trying to get the full story to read to you, but it's looking like I got the wrong. Are you here? Tomorrow, remind me, tomorrow, I will read a full story. I'm still talking to the reporter. The reporter's name is. Today has been one of those days, everything is all over the place. The reporter's name is, I want to state his name so that you can follow the reporter and get the facts. You can also go read the story. Let me see if I can find his name here. It's on my Facebook. I need to waste time on this because it's very, very important to me. I need to tell you the reporter's name. I've been talking to the reporter for some time now. And okay, so the reporter is Arjun Tibokt. Arjun Tibokt. His name is Arjantebogt. His name is Arjun Tibokt. He's in Holland. He is the investigative journalist. I even talked to his friend or his colleague at the same media house, Leo Van Raji. He actually linked me to Arjun Tibokt. So I will be taking care of this story tomorrow. More information coming in. Mema Ghana who is evading taxes. Nipana, from our investigations, from what the reporter told me, the company what Ghana will receive a lot of turkey, a lot of chicken, a lot of meat. In fact, in Ghana, Oba are one of the toppest importers of frozen meat. So the name will come out, and then I will let you know at the end of the day the facts. I wanted you people to know about this. Time no day at all. Now, UTAG NLC case adjourned to February 10th. Now, so story way about university students, university teachers are buying airtrain, said they want some increment. Are buying a decided say more increment, So see, you say on the 10th of February, and on Besako Court, NLC, National Labour Commission for the teachers Nako Court, say, they say don't be show class. Now, I know a problem. For the past week, we have been telling the students at various tertiary institutions to say, it's important you people get out there, demonstrate, go to Jubilee House for the president to know, say, and not teachers, any NLC. You, the students, are the ones suffering. Now, there's something interesting. Now, when you go to the campuses, you realize, there's some publishing echo outside. HSA. Jack. Let me do this. Now, there's some publishing going on. Now, Oko Radio Universe 105.7, they reported a story. And they say, UTAG strike. NOX General Secretary Julius Kweku Anthony disassociates himself from the planned demonstration exercise organized by the Coalition of Concerned University Students. Now, some students are concerned about this and they want to go out and demonstrate. A whole NOX for General Secretary releases a statement and says they disassociate themselves from this demonstration. So, in Samana make about TESCON, how politics destroy education. You understand now. Matisse ended and cause those students, they were supposed to go on a demonstration, but I say ECOWAS for Ghana. So major roads have been blocked. No problem. Now my concern is, then NUGS and as SRC4 and as whoever is leading the student group says they don't want to be part of such a demonstration. Unless those people there, they are there working for politicians. If students in Niabra, they have to go after those people at NUGS, those people at the student whatever council, student represent. Those are the people you go after. You can't go after the president. You can't go and attack the president. You can't go and go after them. You are there in the school with them. Go and ask them, why don't you guys want to be part of this demonstration? Because it's about our future. Many workers say, leaders of these student organizations, they are all politicians. They all work for politicians. The students need to go after them. Your friend is saying, Kweku Anthony, Sir Julius Kweku Anthony, at this point, you people should be putting him in a bucket, beating him up and asking him, why don't you people want to be part of this demonstration? Oh yeah, we will use these words. Where's Benny and Yuzi? Because you are destroying the lives of the students. Well, we leadership so those people should be your targets. SRC leadership, student what the National Union of Graduate Teachers, students, go after them. Because Emma Addo and blow up. Me say NLC, any UTAG court case they are not going to get any solution. Asamayeka between NLC and UTAG, it's money. This is the situation that Abine does not have the money. All that is going to happen is the government, as usual, will influence the court case, and then the judge will be like, you people should go back to the classroom. They will not go. What will you do? You can't fire all of them. The government does not have money. So you, the student, your leadership is who go after them. Tell them. Say, we are leadership. What is your job? You cannot negotiate. You cannot help us to go on demonstration. Then you are the enemies. So from tomorrow, pictures go after your leadership. If you have to beat them up. They don't want to do the right thing. Politics, normal, yeah. I want somebody to release a statement and say Kevin Taylor is inciting students. Everyone there is over 18 years. They have their mind to make their decision. Now, foolish people, we have given you positions. Instead of using that position to make sure the right thing is done, demonstration is very important at this point. Then you say you are not part of this demonstration. Then you are the people stopping the people from getting what they want. So they have to come after you. They cannot go after the politicians in parliament. They can't. They can decide to go and demonstrate there. They are in parliament. They will always see them. But you people live with them in the schools. They will attack you people. So I'm telling the students in the various universities, your leadership should be your target. Your leadership, they are your enemies. They are making you people go through this. Because majority of you want to hit the street and force the president to make a decision. They are stopping you. So they are the target. They are the people you need to go after. They are the people you need to make sure they pay for this. University students today don't care about anything. They have become like chicken. They don't even know they are right. They don't even know how. They need to demand. Now, brofo, oseche mensa bonsu. Brofo benonka, constituency kwa Jimmy Samon kwa hini wo. Swame hoye tan. Ko swame magazine wankasa. Inso to omtete patase sem ponchi. Die na oseche mensa bonsu anka njiromo. Bogesi yomu sika from bottom edema MPP. Yibima diema ko ende manso mpete wo swame. Omtete mbo ebuom, omhyehyehye buom. And so be down to 11 mra or chin yesi eba yes swami the biggest industrial hub. Yemfa atwede Baako mpombe o down to defend the MPP. Why do you adwuma? Time na ko fa nyoma no and don't be ko fa nyoma. Yet one yama politics that tribe ni Jimmy adokuri enti. Ye hu say ye brekra ye hu. Into a search mensa bonsu we di almost all these years. Omo so me mwa enjai na mododo say na mtumika brofo. Dodo say na what swami mtumika brofo search mensa kabi. Omo so Jimmy munim nyansa. Because 2024, so you the students, it's a simple thing. This leadership, if they had something to do for you, they would have done a long time ago. You people, they would have instructed, organized you people to hit the street to go to the Jubilee House. They are being paid from the Jubilee House. They are being manipulated by the Jubilee House. They are basically politicians. So take them. They are the ones you have to go after. We didn't give you the job to come and tell us, come and speak English to us. We want action. They are also there. Go into their rooms, go into their class, heckle them. School. Student leadership and politics. Hang them by their neck and say, hey, if you can't do the job, resign today. Hold them, heckle them. Now see this. E-levy to anchor revenue outlook, but uncertainty hangs on performance. Data bank research. The finance minister who got us in this situation in the first place, no, his bank has done a research, and on the bank data bank they can share say e-levy, it will anchor revenue outlook, but the uncertainty is there. Or no, finance minister in the first place, what caused this damage, or no the bank so akwa research be catch say yentie finance minister and the bank research. What kind of country are we living in? Right now, no, Ofereta Bank, Data Bank, na koye research. And we say, e-levy de here pa uncertainty be the baby. But on the bank, na we sika dia ko gusa bank na ye bond, no. Sa sikana anytime you best sell a bond back be and the bank just on for so a quarter hono. On the bank is on research, independent research, and that they believe say 11 year. Yeah, Jimmy, any at Ghana, yes, Yako school, Yenimiansa, we can apply common sense. The guy who caused the problem in the first place, his own bank that is taking money from you people, stealing from you, has come out with a research telling you people to go for e-levy. Yeah, Jimmy, to the point say we don't even know what we want. We don't even know what we want. Because there is obanyansaphobia ni obejatum. So right now data bank na research mamo. Data bank it belongs to Oforiata. Where we are today and they all here picking up, it was Oforiata's fault. So why are we even giving data bank that room to misbehave? Obi kejal to winti, they feel say they can control everything. Because Oforiata no at the end of the day no we steady Ghana for Oba we are snake for sika. Emma forensic audits. So document to me the trouble to Captain Smart Kwakotam. Hey, I am Captain Smart or free. Sit down. Maintain. Do you know what people put into this behind the scenes to get documents out? Oforiata area musika free snake. Mo snake no social security scanner. O riaye. Obotan deal no. Yeah, forensic audit. Results which is a creative fake company. And we are music over 500 billion. And the Janiko Shabruchri. And our Sakosha Wadina Obaye and Obe Freddy and Macron and a Masai finance minister. And the Minoka say any bond be able to Ganabia, a call on the bank, data bank. Na Mumunim Yansana. I read it. Our military too sometimes I can say they are very, very stupid. Oh yeah. They are just wasting resources. You can do nothing. You are sitting there, constant people. Useless military, useless army. You see? So data bank of one year is secretary of a research into Yenji 11 tum. You benyo obi manako tina TV so china. I'm gonna defend this nonsense. Now country bang. And our finance minister, as our banker has been pointed to be taking profits from the government's business. Or the finance minister. Are we okay? And this is not something that air news. Obianim said data bank is making money out of the Ghana money now we are saving at the finance ministry. We incurred expenditure on COVID-19, free water, electricity, e-levy is necessary. Now, Michelle Kufuadu video na o blaming. You see, this guy is so dumb to the point he doesn't even know how to beg. He doesn't even know how to make people feel bad for him. Arrogance so it didn't mo jem say no at the end of the day no on far any system bia papa bia me check in that. Today he's telling you say free water, free the and then I'm on me no here e-levy no. Some catch them e-levy no. A dear pa potina ebeye. Because if you can't tell me what exactly you want the e-levy for, and I say you can't afford to do why should we pay the e-levy? You see, there's something this government is running away from. They have been speaking a lot. Omoko town hall, omoko. Now the question is, what they are failing to do, Ghana for are expecting to hear no. They know so when they do it, e-levy will never pass. You know why? They are failing to tell Ghanaians, Sikana mobile power taxes on my You get it? They are failing because, and that's a deliberate. The moment you are doing a town hall, and that's how you put together a town hall to go convince people to buy into your idea. Now it's about taxes, right? Yes. So when you go, all that you need to tell the person for the person to have some confidence in the new tax you want to introduce, is to tell the person the first tax you've been taking, what you used it for. Now, so what check it town hall now? They have not gone into what they have used the taxes for. The taxes we've been paying all these years, they don't want to go there. But all that they are trying to tell the people is that some people are against the e-levy. But the issue is, for people like us, intelligent people like us, to accept the new tax you want to add, tell me what you did with the first tax I paid. That's all. This they cannot do because when they go into that level, Ghanaians will even get more angry. Ghana form nim nyansa ne bubefu. Ghana form te Ghana amakoma beba. So they don't want to venture. So we study town hall fun ya omu ye ya. All that they are doing is they are putting fear in the people. If you don't give us e-levy, if you don't let your MPs pass e-levy, we are going to go to IMF. Just it is threat. They cannot even tell you why you need the IMF because you treat your taxes. Nobody has avoided taxes. We keep paying taxes. You come and you say you want to add more taxes, and I said fine. Tell me what you've done with the first taxes. Have you built schools with it? Tell me. Have you built roads with it? Tell me. What have you done with it that has impacted my life? They don't want to go there because science economy from 2016, so common sense, person apply, right now what they're applying is just political sense because Jimmy. Because we are finance minister now by a town hall. When you pick the mic to speak to me, you start from 2017. No, I catch me. Your tax rate 2017, your tax rate 2018, your tax rate 2019, 2020, 2021, your 2022, 2017 tax near Gino. When you're the so steady, you're way. One case I'm 2019, Sikania Gino, Dudu Senior J, you're way. The moment you make the person say facts for that person can see, it is easy for you to tax the person. Now they are struggling because Sanka people you wouldn't need even a town hall to convince people you want a new tax. All that the people will do is great, these taxes are also going to help us. They will open their arms, come to America. When they are bringing new taxes, people don't fight it. People are like, okay, I think when I work, my social security is perfect, my roads are good, so people don't fight it. Now the people are resisting e-levy because you have not been able to tell them there would be taxes now first now. So it's now a threat. One year free SHS, 1 year there unya way, uko pension unya way, but taxes they try and nobody here then. So when they come to your constituency, don't be Jimmy Omuhua. No person will say 2017 till now. Tell me what you have done with the taxes. The money no infraso be nya uko ye napko no ye nya infraso also. Because taxpayers' money now time ye ediko ye napko anameboa. So tell me the amount of money we got out of NAPCO. These are basic, intelligent questions you ask. You don't need a PhD to ask these questions. You just ask them. NAPCO, if I so also, planting for food and jobs, did we make money out of it? Because we put money in it. Or say, one district, one factory. Tell me, you said you spend this amount of money on it. How much did we make out of it? So these are questions you need to be asking. Now on show, the this can hear dam send to see a district saying 1 million per constituency. Sikano wang ebeka you need to be asking these things. Now mamu di Jimmy Bejina platform so then you see this Takrade or Western Regional Minister Kobi Ochredakon. Jimmy. Recently, he was involved in oil theft. Kobi Ochredakon. He was using somebody's license to lift oil. Such a fool. He comes to sit there and say, oh, he need to me 7 cities in Ghana in a year. See, arrogance. Akwa dolu doluwe. So we have given you a ministerial appointment. So many unanswered questions. But they still want to pass COVID, e-levy. Why? What they are doing there is just comedy. Because you are having a town hall. The president is sitting at a Jubilee House saying that he will pass the e-levy. So at the end of the day, why are you even having a town hall? The president is foolish. He does not understand communication. The president's statement is defeating the purpose of the town hall. Because the town hall is to convince the people to support the idea. Town hall no kwenya ende or to Jubilee House say he will pass it. So who is the fool here? So you have to understand, say the town hall itself is a waste of everybody's time. Because the president believes, say, you people, there will be something coming out of the town hall and that the people will come and accept it at the end of the day. He will not get over the town hall, ahead of the town hall and say, I will pass the e-levy and that people are making noise. Now also the town hall so patch out air threatening nipa. So Mumbi and one age before, we need to know where we are heading. Because you are telling us, you want to convince us to make sure we support e-levy. Also to Jubilee House said the e-levy there, Ghanaians are stupid. They are opposing it and he will pass it. Now just see a Jimmy Anna. This is a treasure hunt government. Foolish people. They don't respect you people. They think you people are fools. Because on my yache. Cameroon so dia wo ho. Ai bende Cameroon dia wo ho. Say me kan say na Egypt ni Ghana na befa. So what are you going to do? So ignore this e-levy town hall. The second one you are na me share omo motete wo no. O hwe nipa omo te wo na edwomni ba bia nte wo. Omo a kaya ye fo no mo betua e-levy na nkasa na omo ni ho. Omo ye mmobro fo na omo bebre wo e-levy carpenter fo ye omo ni ho. Yakofa assemblyman fo na me hu police libi na to no oda. Jimmy. Tra office na ye adwuma o e-levy fa ho ben. Ah? Police libi no to wada la say wait owia ya sama discussion fa kan go fie. Na police libi to ya go say concert for bi party for. Almost say musika. Na e-levy na nkasa no budget da so ye den. Why na etua ho ka? Ah? Mu e-levy no. Who is going to pay for it? Because a huge budget the yes idea no. So who is going to pay for it? Tell me. It's very, very important. Tell me who is going to pay for the e-levy na yeah no. You people are grow money so. It is looking like omo we say nyina no. Ye Jimmy no. Ye Jimmy out to the point they say they just have to they don't have to try hard.
More than 16 called you home. But it's up for road. What casa no no no? Ujimino. What casa no no no? Ujimino. Now casa no no no? Ujimino. What casa no no no? Ujimino. What casa no no no? Ujimino. Now casa no no no? Ujimino. What casa no no no? Ujimino. What casa no no no? Ujimino. Ya du ko suku no. Ujimino. Kwande ko sua de no. Ujimino. Be ni petite no. Ujimino. Sana be ya bebu abusua no. Ujimino. O ta be bi ko nom joto no. Ujimino. School fees koto chacha no. Exams by a failure no. Amana wanya jumanya no. Obra bansi uye no. Wana notify by ye no. Now casa no no no. Now casa no no no. Woman mete area mu no. Echi trap banche no. Awiase no no. Osane na boso mu no. Ade kwatu adwuma mu no. Wa mu woni ana ho no. Koye na masam no. Kofa firi woni sa no. Ade beto ne so no. Na kasa no no no. O kasa no no no. O kasa no no no. 4 o'clock na mayifum. Wani kan bi fita beda no tuntum. Teacher bi e friend kofi ba. Na se bi letter e ya obama ba. Meti kon do ma pida. Ewiasim from tehoda. School fees no meji na madi. Class na meta baby resini. School obehu na mahuri. Amam for boss na ye buani. Bafo ya watwini tuni mse wo ye woni. Na me cancer no no no. Se certificate ya me ni bi. My head na me dia kopa adwuma bi. Right na ye bank manager yi. Ana se ya me di pay yi. No. Ana aya me sa. No. Na me cancer no no no. No. Hey no. Wo cancer no no no. No.
Wo cancer no no no. Enye wo nko a ebi nkoma sofofo no. Madene se mudi nyansa sembe di nkofo sika. Munja jimie no. Ala no se wodo me. Se na wo boa wode me na me se wo pese wo wi mi sika. Aponche ba wo pa branka meji mi brazia. Eye wo jimi na da no wo sa. Si wata de hata wo beyi. Wo be diribu sisi a wo sine abedi. Kokotu aduane bra sisi a wo bedi. Won fare mpo wa hwe ni jimi bi. Abogi se beka wo jimi no. Broni beka safu. Wo jimi se sai kura mpo ye hu. Winim the difference between chalewe tennis slippers and wo between shoe ni kambu.
No.
Tiani me didn't know. Ante boy got this.
Hey, I'm just saying. Mama, walk us and one no. You two me for no man tie. One day or one at the
All right, wait there for Mujimi no. Moi, Mujin say no. Mujimi no. We speak and speak and speak. Now when Jai Jimmy na, we will not go anywhere. Now there are two things be yendi hu komona yenye editorial quick. See this. What was our story? It's quite interesting. And a story, I would say, it shows the lack of thinking. These people, you say, politicians are homogeneous. Now, the caption is Ghana's decline in food security index exposes failed agric policies. Now, stories like these are very important. already started. I see the deputy ranking member of the Food, Agriculture and Cocoa Affairs Committee of Parliament, Dr. Godfred Seydou Jasso, has argued that Ghana's decline on the Global Food Security Index reflects a failure of agriculture policies under the Akufo-Addo administration, particularly the Planting for Food and Jobs program. Now, Sansem we na debia can say aban we sebi ejansafo nima. I know be say mwa de only say Planting for Food and Jobs. Ya say sika for no reason. Akwana osora no aka yombo no nam Ghana. Onu kwa president di. As a president I have for my say ankafo competition be. Now the question is simple. Argentina, we are at this point whereby we are scared. Say, eduane ho kra ho be din. Abra aban bi ba or catch say or the Planting for Food and Jobs ever. Why should we be scared now? Why should we be worried? Why are we even looking at a decline? Why are we worried about food shortage or Ghana? Abra na aban we say or the Planting for Food and Job and that nothing of that sort will happen. Yeah, pumping a lot of money into this ministry. And Kwawe Wochiyombo no Nam Ghana. But the simplest thing, and they say, I was talking to one very intelligent businessman. Now, Planting for Food and Jobs. A farmer or baby, Sebio, you cannot make the farmer a farmer and also somebody who has to sell his product and also promote their product. It doesn't work like that. Especially in our part of the world. Okrenibia ote eye asankregwa odia tomatoes and also odia cocoa. Oh man sa bad ni biem to find ways to sell his or her products. You don't do that. America for the UK for the one try that stage, you know. We are at a stage the government should take that lead to make sure say that part of marketing of product and also selling, no, the government takes that and then makes it easy for the farmers to do their job. It is Planting for Food and Jobs or job or whatever, yeah. Anka MP before me the a simple thing. Now, what if Planting for Food and Jobs buy, right? And now the NAPCO buy, right? Now, all that you have to do is say Kevin Taylor, edua nyomo asenkrigwa. Na say bia odua tomatoes. All that you do is you make sure region biano your original office of collecting food and your district office. Now, these Planting for Food and Jobs, young men and women around the nation, you don't need to have an agriculture background to be part of this project. Now, all that the government needs to do, time a champ or car say, your friends saying, a champ or the day, my friend saying, Operation Feed Yourself was a day, no. It was a simple thing. Let's grow our own food and eat. Now, so the Planting for Food and Jobs, now say, opese make sure say effective or napko. Now all that you do is the only thing here say what dear there is a way also turn na easy mano. Send a bear on sweat kamu 700 miles and some from Bramberton and say now what you do is in the districts, no. You use this Planting for Food and Jobs in Korawe, no. What you're going to have, every district is going to have a warehouse. Oh, my God, warehouse complete. What you do is you build respective warehouse, regional, district, constituency. Now you employ these kids there. What happens is farmers know so every Tuesday there is a truck that picks perishable foods. Into that truck now was in Kriguano. All that is going to do is Planting for Food and Jobs for 2 or office for 2 is part of the truck. Maybe a 2 a truck, another 3, 1 a driver, 2 a woman. What they do is they move in the morning. There's a chit and there's a scale. So farmers didn't say they will be coming every Tuesday. Now Tuesday you see the farmers bring their produce to the roadside. Now when the food is at the roadside, or say by area 12 to a 4 there, the truck will come. Truck in the bar. All that they do is you weigh your stuff. Perishable, you weigh stuff, no. Now you because to block that corruption aspect of because we weigh at the $70 cities, and so the money 100 cities, no. All that you do is so where we are, they don't give them cash, you give them cheat. So when you give the farmer a cheat, the farmer knows they are going to go to the nearest bank to present the cheat to get paid. Now, or the cheat no bank or that's a cheat, no, it does not correlate with what the people say they measure because Nipa mienu na work anim and omo measure sa nyoma na that book no goes wherever they are going to pay the money. In some kodru they can check the other can 9 yeseme meje 100 Ghana. This is my cheat. You avoid that part of people robbing the bankers. The same time you can use that to open accounts for the bankers. They will cultivate the idea or that attitude of saving. Now, the first thing we're supposed to make sure is roads in these communities now are perfect for these trucks to drive and take. You get what I mean? Now, we're planting for food and jobs. The farmers are still in the farms. You are not giving them that burden to carry their food all the way to the centers of the city to sell. At the end of the day, only has high excitement people to do that. Now, when you tell the farmer that this cocoa growing area, your cocoa board, I said the board, perishable pa. Until they know every Wednesday, the truck will be coming. That truck is an official government truck that collects this. Omoji send the area. No, district warehouses. District warehouses for we are no more a sort no tomatoes in there and a shintam and I say it rots early. When they sort, they will move the stuff to the regional office. Now, when it goes to the regional office, in Bano Mudijo Domina, almost person for tomatoes, tongue, Omofoka, Efriako Bokina, no. They know that there is a warehouse that is big where you go, you can get vegetables to buy in wholesale price. So also they are just going to the government warehouse. Now, when they go there, the tomato is a lot. Gardeners is a lot. There's plantain. A ton wholesale into it is cheaper on car. They are not going to risk their life to go to Burkina. They are not going to spend so much money. They just pick their money, they come to the warehouse. So it is from district. It goes straight to regional. Into the regional waiting for is simple. Regional is sitting there. District is waiting. When they go on the field and they bring it to district, they sort it. So tonight they have to move. And the district require you need to have refrigerators. Some of the food, you can keep for a day or two. Then you move them. It goes to Accra. It goes to so you plot regional offices or regional warehouses. It takes a lot. They head towards the regional warehouse. Bantama. You say honey cover tomatoes. I are buying na because I buy no at every farmers and so in your music they are going back to the farm. That burden of trying to find a buyer, the farmer is out of that burden. So at the end of the day, the burden is pushed on the government. The government makes money because a ton of farmer has made money. The government takes it, sell it to these people. So the flow is consistent. Now you have planting for food and jobs. They don't sit down. What I am telling you, if it is put down and the details are put together, it will connect very well and it will be so easy. Because your cocoa or your tomatoes farmer, he is not worried. All that he needs to do is say the tomatoes are ripe nicely. Don't you say every Tuesday, Biano? He is by the roadside. And I say there is basically what we call satellite offices and now warehouses. They'll bring the produce, they'll take their chit, they go. Wednesday, or near Juma, or call the bank, or the chit and you try to account. So if you want to digitize the system, if you want to make everything inclusive, see at the tuna accounts, I'll bet you move 3,000 Ghana, that is how you enroll everybody. The planting for food and jobs, that's why we lost so much money, because they didn't have any plan. There was no focus. It was just like that. Planting for food and jobs. Planting for food and jobs. Say yes, Anna, you can sell fertilizer to the farmers because farmer don't say nyomana odiano. At the end of the day, there is a buyer. The government is the buyer. Into a top fertilizer now, he is not scared. He's not because there's ready market for it. Now, Ukraine dia tomatoes, or dia garden eggs, or dia body, or new markets no crampono, or between the nyoma be gu a jom, na nyoma na sa pro, na wasa be fie, because okodu an ensuo ta, or be gune nyoma na pro. The government is not proactive. The leaders are stupid. They can't think through matters. And simple things, They sit there and they'll do committee meetings. They'll set up a committee. They'll go and just, they're so foolish to the point. This thing, you can employ 60,000 a year planting for food and jobs, young men and women in Ghana to be working around the country, because at the end of the day, they will get paid by the government. The government is getting paid by buying these things. The government is still getting paid by selling these things. The people who work are getting paid. So who is losing here? Nobody's losing. Job is being created. Farmers are living good. Everything is going on consistently. You can employ more people. And so Jimmy. Jimmy. Planting for food and jobs and fertilizer. Those things cannot do anything. They don't think. My Jimmy, just say any idiot can be a politician in Ghana. Any idiot. You see, this I'm talking to you about is a cycle. And within 2 months or 3 months, maximum 5 months, a government should be able to implement this. A government should be able to implement this. Because all that the government needs to do, regional, district, warehouse, sorry, don't kill yourself. You go to Brongahafo region, you have a regional warehouse. Then you have satellite warehouse, a district warehouse. Into the district, if the government even doesn't want to go through the farms to buy, all that the person will say, there is a warehouse in my district. I can take my produce there. They buy in large quantities. They will give me a cheat there. I can take it to a bank and make my money. ADB is the bank that I can go there and do, or Momo. You see, that's how you generate, you create opportunities. Within 3 months, we created job at 60,000. And everybody's surprised. How is it working? Because it's a simple thing. You don't need to be an agric student to be part of this. And then we sit there and we speak grammar and we make some fools lead us because we're going to so that's it. That is how Brazil and the rest are feeding the world. Because there's too much burden on our farmers. Nyoma da almost do. We jine room, we jine foam, we do bayira babesi. We nya 17,000 pieces. Now what's the problem? Our problem is on tam sam fambra krambeton. How can he do that? The inconveniences, the robbery. How can he do that? But if the farmer is growing 15,000 pieces of yams and he knows that there's a district warehouse, the government buys decently, the farmer will just take it there. So Ohio will be Kakra, it is a short distance. From there, then they take it to the regional. The regional is where the lot is. A man akoton. So Banika Soko Burkina, or Chakika Obefa, or Chaki taxes Obetia, or Tono Ghana, he has cut that away. Now she is making profit, government is making profit, food is flowing, we are good, people have been employed, we're good, a country is developing. There are so many things on the table we can share with these politicians, and when they implement these things within a month, the country will change. But Jimmy, they think it's almost useless law school no makono, and almost useless politics no makono. They don't have brains, oh. They don't read, they don't analyze. They go get these girls and they follow them. They MPP, Komo Ministry's office in Kola Banchiri no. Minister friend Busan say, tell me, give me an idea of my ministry. On to me kashi. Meseko food agriculture ministry in Kolanko namwe. From as a minister, maybe a minister. One day I'll just sit you people all down in a room and ask you people a question. So this is the policy. You people work with me here. What are your plans? What have you studied? Tell me. Generalization. They cannot contribute. Minister Nankasa, he has no idea about agriculture. So all that he does is committee. In the committee, no akopa agric teacher Baako. No akofa da danfo bia na first or child there or was tech. No akofa no mabegum, oh, we are the committee. No mo so akotro bro 14 because every day we sit we get paid. No about country, the committee has presented its report, and the report says the verticalization of the now the action, yay, Jimia 365 days in a year. 365 days in a year, that's it. Planting for food and jobs was supposed to be the trump card of Ekufuado. Yes. And Ekufuado, or a sensible, or intelligent party, that was supposed to be the easiest way. And every household will have somebody employed there. Do you know that? But no. My dad has so many acres of cassava, but no customers to buy. No customers. The government needs to take that initiative. The government needs to take over that. Bring it to the district. If you can't bring it and you're even we will bring our truck. The government buys 7 trucks. Every day they are in the system. They are collecting the perishables, cassava, yam, plantain. When they bring it, there are people in the warehouse sorting it out. There are boxes there. They are sorting it. This one is too ripe. They have to leave tomorrow. These ones are quite hard. They will leave 2 days' time. That is how that's what we call production. Jimmy too much. All right. Now see this. This is the last one before I do the editorial. Ghana doesn't need to overhaul or get a new constitution. Kwame Pienim, finito. Last time I catch them. In 24 more Ghana na sebi oma dwuni ye dwuma pa na munim no kure no. They know we don't need a new constitution. Eye actors no we need to check. You can tweak the constitution small, fine. But overhauling, it's not, because the constitution has not been exhausted. And you have not exhausted the constitution. So why are you saying we should change the constitution? Your president does not have certificate. Why are you saying we should change the constitution? You know means to question him on that. You don't change anything. To me, nobody should touch the constitution. We need to exhaust the constitution. We have to exhaust the constitution. That's it. So mama for blame constitution. They are not delivering. They are not doing their job. Look at the constitution. What does it say? ABAJ Cronford, where is he now? He took our money, he stole it. And I'm Ghana. Nobody has done anything to him. I didn't try. He is an MPP member. And yet, Paul Adomotri, board chair of Ghana Airport. Wako Yesika, Yenyesiko, and a fake, also I got Christmas tree, or Wako rent it, or in Gana, Neto den se afasie. Yen can't change no on the Jimmy TV so or your analysis or your there are several of these things, and you are telling me we should do what? Overhaul the constitution. In Pierre Nekachirano, he is telling you don't touch the constitution. Hold those people accountable. The executive has too much power. The president is too powerful. The president, when the president is a fool, the whole country is being directed out of track, because some more president need too much power. The executive holds too much power. So the country is a Jimmy country. That is why today we are here. We are fighting for 7 billion. Abra 52.5 billion. So when the leader is a fool, the country becomes foolish. And that is what we are experiencing today. So don't blame anybody. We don't have to blame the constitution. We need to exhaust the constitution. The president takes decisions that at the end of the day, the constitution clearly it states what we have to do. The president cannot, in his own will, in his own power, go bring a private jet whilst we pay. What does the constitution say? Is he abusing office? Can the park comes to parliament and tells us, I'm not going to tell you because small boy Brandon Champa catch them and say, Mama can't show. No wonder. Small girls we can say, oh, you know, ombuna pay, ombuna pa, no, you only the bottle, no for and 10 won't. So Brother Champa catch and say, Papa, you go there and fool yourself. And he also go and fool because a young girl told him to stand on phone and fool himself. What does the constitution say? Can the constitution press them to speak? Somebody is saying that I can't tell you because of security reasons. We are talking about the money spent. We are really talking about people who wanted to attack the president. President did the plane to Kwai. Sikasa now say no. That security wise, what is security about this? You told me, were you able to carry the president in? Did he come back safe? Yes. Nothing happened to the president, right? Did he die? No. So at the end of the day, if he didn't die, nothing happened to him. His security was intact. Tell me how much you spent on fuel, how much you spent on accommodation. That's it. You are telling me security. We are sitting here blaming who? We should tweak the constitution. We are sick. Apply the constitution. You're still watching with all this extra version. Remember, you have to try and donate $1 Loud Silence TV donation. Those trying to donate on PayPal is at KTWADL. KTWADL. Those trying to donate through Cash App at SKTWADR. Most people want to send through Momo, and the Momo number is 05588933032. You can send it. It's on the screen. After this short break, we will do the editorial of the day. The editorial of the day is simple. Kweku Baako, ono air try say obe clean Ekufuado of his crimes. When I say Ekufuado has committed a crime, Ekufuado is an imposter. He has never practiced law in any country. Today, I'll prove to Kweku Baako that he needs to at least look into himself, analyze the issues, and stop misinforming and deceiving people. His best friend, Nana Dodan Ekufuado, is an imposter. The two of them, they have never completed any school in their life. The two of them, they don't have certificate. That is why Kweku Baako is out today to protect or defend Ekufuado. I'll break it down for you to have an idea of what these old donkeys are trying to do. My name is Kevin Taylor. After this short break, we will do the editorial.
Hello, my name is Kevin Taylor, host of With All Due Respect and founder of Loud Silence Media. For the past several years, Loud Silence Media has thrived on the support of our viewers both home and abroad. Your dedication through views, shares, comments, and discussion on social media and Loud Silence TV has made us revolutionize news media in Ghana and enlightened our brothers and sisters both home and abroad. Now, we ask you, our cherished viewers, to take your support one step further through what we call the Loud Silence TV $1 donation. Yes, the Loud Silence TV $1 donation will help sustain Loud Silence TV's continuous production across the world. To donate from America, Europe, or Asia on PayPal, just search for @KTWADR, @KTWADR, which stands for Kevin Taylor with all due respect. This is our official PayPal account. The link will be shared on our social media pages and on loudsilencenews.com. For those who are wishing to donate from Ghana and the rest of Africa, a separate payment platform will be available soon. With your $1 donation, Loud Silence TV will continue to fight for the ordinary Ghanaian, expose corruption, and shine a light on the darkest corners of our communities. As we all know, we are all messengers, messengers without the Bible or a Quran, messengers who are ready to speak truth to power. Let's keep Loud Silence TV alive.
All right, thank you very much for staying. So, it's time for the editorial. My main show, BB, Kweku Baako yesterday or so came out with a whole statement, a piece trying to said Nana Addo Kweku is a lawyer, and that there have been confirmations about Akufo-Addo is a lawyer. Now, he posted a document, and then he started insulting former Supreme Court judges because he believes that Justice Pega, who was trying to get to the bottom of this matter, with law, Imrano, a Supreme Court judge, who wasn't satisfied with the way Akufo-Addo just popped into the system to become a lawyer, who was asking questions. So Kweku Baako decided to insult him because he feels Akufo-Addo is his colleague when it comes to certificateless men in Ghana posing as if, say, intelligent or legit people. Now, if you don't know Kweku Baako, I know everybody knows, and it's this man. I am going to show you what he posted. And after that, I will address Kweku Baako's concerns. Now, Mamane who say he's old. The time and any access to platforms like these, any access to speak for people to hear us. Ghanaians were misinformed by a few people, Those times, it has passed. His time actually is gone. He cannot fit in this competitive media space again. He needs to back off, sit down, shut up, and watch what is really happening in the system. Because as I speak today, people have doubt about any statement he makes because he has proven consistently since Akufo-Addo became president that he is not an honest journalist. He's a hypocritical man who only does everything or have decided to do everything to keep criminals in power. His hatred for some people have destroyed his life. Now, let me show you what Kweku Baako posted on his Facebook. The NPP ignorant fools, with all due respect, are also sharing around. Baako is a platform where it's a platformer for very intelligent, honest people. The good thing about this platform is that Ghana Nibia and Ajuni Juma Sebi Opeso Tie no Kre. Ghana Nibia Sebi no why Ajuni Kramposo Tie no Kre no Otie wa ha because ahani ya ka samna near the fact atwaso. Now, let's read what Kweku Baako wrote. And then I will explain and tell Kweku Baako, or we will get to the bottom of it. No who say Kweku Baako in Ipebia or your true for. He is not honest. He is trying to show the Akufo-Addo the job we have done here to expose the Akufo-Addo so on your legitimate lawyer or your imposter. No, it is hurting him. It is hurting the Akufo-Addo. He wants a where he will run away from that. On per se, people will know say he's an imposter. So as usual, he's using people like Kweku Baako to come and clean the shit which is stuck on his butt. The president has this stinking shit. Sebio, we're Jan and 9 a Taranato. He is an imposter. He is not a legitimate lawyer who has practiced in any serious country or any serious law firm. Now, this is what Kweku Baako wrote. He wrote this yesterday, and I'm finding it difficult. In fact, what he wrote, I need to find it because that's what I want to read to you. And then, to be very honest with you, too much action. So if I am missing a few things, bear with me because the action a few months and you be doing no be small action. Okay, let me read this to you. And then Kweku Baako a post here. So let us read this, and then after that, you will know where he's coming from, and then I'll punch holes into it. Mamunyina me Kweku Baako en kanokre. Ekufuado true for. He's not an honest man to be president of the Republic of Ghana. This is what Kweku Baako wrote. Kweku Baako say, and when you see it, he posted it on his Facebook page. This is what he said. Who says President Akufo-Addo is not a lawyer? Who says President Akufo-Addo is not a lawyer? And this is coming from Kweku Baako. I'm going to read the whole thing. Senebeya, at the end of the day, we will know where he's coming from. And who remembers Justice Pega's thriller in Manila, crusade, and how it ended in the High Court in 2013? I thought the malicious crusade against Akufo-Addo's credentials as a lawyer was dead and buried. Apparently, I was wrong. There are still some doubting Thomases out there who continue to believe in the pathetic trash peddled by a former Supreme Court judge, Justice Pega, who embarked on a campaign of character assassination against Akufo-Addo in 2007 and 2008 to the effect that he, Akufo-Addo, was not a lawyer, and also that he was impersonating somebody else. In spite of the abysmal and inept performance of the former Supreme Court Justice in High Court and disgraceful outcome of his pursuit of vendetta and malicious crusade, there are still some people who continue to act the ostrich and pretend not to know that that issue was settled in a court of competent jurisdiction 13 years ago. I have just encountered some of those who continue to believe in the infantile nonsense peddled by Justice Pega, Mrs. Rawlings, and others in 2007 and 2008 on another platform, by Mrs. Rawlings and the rest in 2007, 2008 on another platform. Now, Akufo-Addo is certainly not a saint or a perfect person. Listen to this very well. Certainly, or he says Akufo-Addo is certainly not a saint or a perfect person. None of us is, but he is neither a fake lawyer nor an imposter relative to his legal credentials and achievements in Ghanaian judiciary history. I'll take this again. Akufo-Addo is certainly not a saint or a perfect person. None of us is, but he is neither a fake lawyer nor an imposter relative to his legal credentials and achievements in Ghanaian judicial history. Only an ignoramuses and political neophytes would doubt or challenge this assertion. For starters, I produce one of the essential exhibits tendered in evidence in courts by Akufo-Addo to exterminate Justice Pega's infantile crusade, a discredited crusade some people are desperately trying to resurrect in 2021. Who says President Akufo-Addo is not a lawyer? And who remembers Justice Pega's thriller in Manila, crusade, and how it ended in the High Court in 2013? I thought the malicious crusade against Akufo-Addo credentials as a lawyer was dead and buried. Apparently, I was wrong. There are still some doubting Thomases out there who continue to believe in the pathetic trash peddled by a former Supreme Court judge, Justice Pega, who embarked on the campaign of character assassination against Akufo-Addo in 2007 and 2008 to the effect that he, Akufo-Addo, was not a lawyer, and also that he was impersonating somebody else. In spite of the abysmal and inept performance of the former Supreme Court Justice in the High Court and the disgraceful outcome of his pursuit of vendetta and malicious crusade, there are still some people who continue to act the ostrich and pretend not to know that that issue was settled in a court of competent jurisdiction 13 years ago. I have just encountered some of those who continue to believe in the infantile nonsense peddled by Justice Pega, Mrs. Rawlings, and others in 2007 and 2008 on another platform. That's a friend's Facebook page or wall. Akufo-Addo is certainly not a saint or a perfect person. None of us is. But he is neither a fake lawyer nor an imposter relative to his legal credentials and achievements in Ghanaian judicial history. For starters, I reproduce one of the essential exhibits tendered in evidence in court by Akufo-Addo to exterminate Justice Kweku's infantile crusade, a discredited crusade some people are desperately trying to resurrect. All right, so basically I read this twice, and this is a statement from Kweku Baako. Now, let's look at the evidence he said he put out to prove or to let the doubting Thomases like myself know that Akufo-Addo is a legitimate lawyer. And this is the document. Now, this letter is what Kweku Baako is talking about. And this letter is believed to have come from Middle Temple. Remember, Middle Temple is the place in the UK where Akufo-Addo said he practiced law. Now, it's very difficult to read this letter, but I'll try and read it. Remember, this is Middle Temple, a renowned institution that writes about a so-called lawyer who legitimately passed through it on a sheet of paper. You need to understand, this is Middle Temple. Middle Temple is not a daycare. Middle Temple isn't a senior high school. Middle Temple is Middle Temple, made up of lawyers. Middle Temple, at the end of the day, wrote a letter to prove that somebody or a student or a practicing lawyer actually went through their institution, just wrote this letter or wrote this on a piece of paper. Now, the question to be asking is, who was this letter or this statement written to? Who is the receiver or recipient of this letter? This letter has been in the system since 2007. They said they brought it from somewhere, from Middle Temple. This is 2022. So we have the right to be asking some very important questions. Now, there are some signatures down there and some things down there I will read. Now, we are talking about Middle Temple. Even Odogono Senior High School, if the headmaster is writing a letter to anywhere, he makes sure that the letter has a letterhead, has a recipient, has a date, has an address, has an email, has a fax number, has a reference number. Now, this is a letter that has been written to be produced in court by Middle Temple to justify or to defend Akufo-Addo that he is a legitimate lawyer. So this is the evidence Kweku Baako is saying that he has, that justified in Ghana court. And the court also accepted it. Remember, the person who sat on this case is also called Oforiata. The judge who sat on this case of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's case, when Justice Kweku took him to Supreme Court to come and justify why he should be called a lawyer or why he should be allowed to practice as a lawyer in Ghana. The judge on that case was called Oforiata, and this is the letter. Now let's read the letter. I'll try. I don't know if it was somebody's signature or it was typed. I am trying to. All right, so it says the Honorable Society of the Middle Temple. So this was Akufo-Addo's evidence in court that he went to Middle Temple and they gave him this to come and prove to Ghanaians that he is a lawyer. And this is what Kweku Baako is holding on to as a so-called senior journalist to prove that Akufo-Addo is a legitimate lawyer. So this is their only evidence. Now let's read this. These are to certify that William Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, BA of Ghana University and of University of 162 Ambassador Enclave, East Legon, PO Box, blah blah blah, Accra, Ghana, was specially admitted of the Honorable Society of the Middle Temple on the 13th day of January 1969 and called to the degree of the Outer Bar on the 22nd day of July 1971 and published in the Commons Dining Hall and published in the Common and published in the Common Dining Hall of the said society on the same day. In fact, I'll read this again. Let's get comfortable with the words, then I'll reread it again. On the same day, and that he has paid all duties which were owing by him to the society and the officers thereunto belonging. In testimony whereof I have hereunto set my hand, and the seal of the said society, this 22nd day of October in the 56th year of the grace of God of the United Kingdom of Great Britain, Northern Ireland, and of her other realms. Territories, Queen, head of the now, so this is what they are using to prove that Kufuor is a lawyer. Let me read it again, because I don't want somebody to say Kevin Taylor did not read the thing. Now I'm a little comfortable with the words. Let's do this. Say Roman numerals, so say Italian hieroglyphics, so say you can say all right. Let me try this again. The Honorable Society of the Middle Temple. These are to certify that William Addo Ekufuor-Addo, BA of Ghana University and of 162 Ambassadorial Enclave, East Legon, P.O. Box 207, Accra, Ghana, was specially admitted. Ekufuor didn't need special there. He was specially. Ekufuor was specially admitted. So he didn't have classmates. Okay. Was specially admitted of the Honorable Society of the Middle Temple on the 13th day of January 1969 and called to the degree of the utter bar on the 22nd day of July 1971 and published in the Common Dining Hall of the said society on the same day, and that he hath paid all duties which were owing by him to the society and the officers thereunto belonging. In testimony whereof I have hereunto set my hand and the seal of the said society this 22nd day of October in the 56th year of the reign of our gracious sovereign lady, Elizabeth II, by the grace of God of the United Kingdom of Great Britain, Northern Ireland, and of her other realms, territories, Queen, head of the Commonwealth, defender of the faith, and in the year of our Lord 2007. And when you go down there, there's a stamp there. There's somebody who signed. It says under Treasurer, Middle Temple. Somebody signed there. And before, so basically what Kweku Baako is trying to tell us is this document proves. This document, Kweku Baako today, if somebody enters Ghana and says, I want to meet the senior journalist, if he's not going to be the first, he will be the second person to be mentioned. Now, Kweku Baako is holding on to this document, and then he's floating it on social media all over the place and saying that this document proves that Ekufuor-Addo went to Middle Temple and that Ekufuor-Addo was certified and he was given all the training, and then he has the qualification to be called a lawyer in the United Kingdom. This is the evidence. Now, somebody will ask, this letter, who was it addressed to? Who was the recipient? Middle Temple, do they have a letterhead? Middle Temple, do they have a fax machine then? Middle Temple, then did they have email addresses? Did they have reference number on each letter? Because Middle Temple is Middle Temple, made up of lawyers. You can't just write on a piece of paper because it could end up where it's not supposed to end up. So Middle Temple, those people who were around 1969 coming, did you people receive this same kind of certificate? Because Kweku Baako is telling us that this is the proof, this is the certificate that shows that Ekufu Addo is a lawyer. Now, this is the same Kweku Baako who, when J.J. Rawlings was in power, flew all the way from Ghana to Switzerland with Gabi Asoro-Trodako. What did he go there to do? He said he wanted to go and investigate J.J. Rawlings and his wife, money laundering or they keeping some money in Switzerland. So he flew with Gabi Asoro-Trodako to Switzerland to go verify, to go expose the Rawlingses, to make sure they are stealing our money and taking it to Switzerland to save. But this is the same Kweku Baako who is today showing us just a piece of paper to prove that the Ekufu Addo is a lawyer. Now, when Kweku Baako went to Switzerland to go investigate, to know that Rawlings was stealing from us, they were moving money to Switzerland, saving it in some bank account. When he came back, after he went with Gabi Asoro-Trodako, when he came back, this is what he said. He said, and this is the story, the report. This was in 2002. The editor-in-chief of the Crusading Guide, Kweku Baako, returned to Accra on Wednesday night after a week's investigative trip to Europe in search of stolen funds. In an interview on arrival at the Kotoka International Airport, Baako said, and I quote, "The trip was very useful, and I renew my challenge to the former First Family, the Rawlingses, to take me to court." End of quote. Baako said he has read on the internet a media report that President Jerry John Rawlings has hinted that his wife, Nana Kunedu Adjuma Rawlings, has written to the Swiss bank to comment on allegations by the Crusading Guide that she has a foreign account there. Baako laughed and said, and I quote, "Does the ex-president expect Ghanaians to believe that the bank will write and say that it is true there is such an account there? The bank will collapse immediately for lack of confidentiality." He continued, and I quote, "Is there a better way for the Rawlingses to find out the truth than the law court, where all of us will be under oath to speak the truth or risk perjury?" End of quote. Baako explained that he completed investigations into a couple of foreign accounts in Switzerland and France. He also assessed information on the ownership of some luxury houses and apartments in the United States and Britain. So basically, what I'm trying to tell you is, Kweku Baako, as we all know, when he wants to get to the bottom of a matter, he knows that there is a way to do it. All the way in 2002, he was able to fly to UK, Switzerland, and also France to go and investigate the Rawlingses because he was trying to find fraud. Today, Kweku Baako is telling us that after us showing him documents from the Columbia Law School, he could not fly to Columbia Law School in America to verify that the documents we provided here, that the Ekufu Addo never practiced with Kude brothers in France, was a lie. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is simple. Kweku Baako is trying to play on the ignorance of some Ghanaians who are so stupid to think that Nana Addo Dankwa Ekufu Addo can never lie to Ghanaians. Now, Kweku Baako, as we speak, trying to defend Ekufu Addo, he himself, he could not complete his own school. Do you know? Kweku Baako, as we speak, trying to defend Ekufu Addo, he himself, the Ghana Institute of Journalism, he could not complete. The only certificate he has to his name is when he went to Axim, Form 3 certificate. So you now see how he's worried say yene Ghana for ye pese ye hu se Akufo-Addo actually had a certificate to practice law. Now yanko assembly so proper. Now Kweku brought this document out said that document is the document the Holy Grail. And no document that says Akufo-Addo is a legitimate lawyer. Now, to be very honest with you, Justice Fega, a Supreme Court judge, took Akufo-Addo to Supreme Court after it was realized Justice Akpalu in his office alone with Akufo-Addo and his father sworn Akufo-Addo in as a lawyer. So after that happened, the justice or the judge looked into the matter and said, what was the qualification of Akufo-Addo that forced Akpalu to swear him in alone in his office for him to become a lawyer? So Justice Pega was trying to get to the bottom of this matter. He wanted to know, did Akufo-Addo have any exceptional certificate that he could not join everybody to be sworn in as a lawyer? Now, some people are bringing some issues up, say, there are some people who were sworn in as lawyers, somebody like Anas. Anas was not actually sworn in with his colleagues because of his situation. Anas cannot go sit in the middle or with his classmates and be sworn in because they will be called one after the other. Now, when they say Anas, Arimi or Anas, also sorry, people will get to know. So he was given an exceptional swearing in. Now, I'm going to say Atodadzi too was sworn in. These are some of the arguments. Atodadzi too was sworn in alone. Now, the question I want to pose to Kweku Baako is, today in the Ghana law book, and I say Ghana Bar Association, when you go there right now and you ask who are Anas's classmates, they will own up. Atodadzi today, when we ask Ghana, who are the lawyers who are classmates of Atodadzi who sat in the classroom with him to be sworn in or ending up as lawyers, you will get people showing up to say Atodadzi did not do the general swearing in with us, but we sat in the classroom with him, so he is our mate. The same as Anas. Anas, today, when you call some people and say, were you in class with Anas as law student, you will get thousands or hundreds who own up and say, Anas was my mate because I sat in the classroom with him. Now, when you are trying to use this same kind of measurement for Akufo-Addo, Akufo-Addo was sworn in separately, secretly, by Akpalu, who is Akufo-Addo's father's best friend. The simplest question you'll be asking Kweku Baako is, who are the classmates of Akufo-Addo? Who sat in the same class with him in law school to own up today in Ghana and said, this guy I sat in the Ghana law school with him and he was sworn separately, we were sworn together, he is my classmate. Can anybody own up in Ghana and say, Akufo-Addo is my mate, a law mate? Can anyone? So these were the things Justice Kweku Baako was trying to insult because he wants to defend his colleague who is in the same shit with him because both of them don't have certificates. Now we can move further. Let's say what happened in Ghana. No? Let's put it aside. Now, let's move to UK. Middle Temple. Now, when you read Kweku Baako's toilet sheet, that he's showing to us that Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo actually went through the mill to become a lawyer in the UK. The question that follows is, where is the certificate to prove that Akufo-Addo actually went through Middle Temple to be sanctioned as a certified lawyer? You can be at Middle Temple. You can be a clerk there. You can do apprenticeship there. But the question is, does he have certification to practice law? Was he sanctioned to be called a lawyer in the UK? This document is not what we are looking at. This toilet paper is not what we Ghanaians are looking at. We are looking for. What we are looking for is the certification to prove that Akufo-Addo was certified as a lawyer in Middle Temple or in the UK or Ireland. Because you cannot tell me that this document that in 2000 and whatever you brought to court, which does not have a letterhead, which does not have a recipient, which does not have any information to prove that it is legitimately coming from Middle Temple, is Akufo-Addo's only certificate to prove that he was certified at Middle Temple. So Kweku Baako should be able to prove to us, or this is the only document that says Akufo-Addo went to Middle Temple. Because from what I know, if you leave Middle Temple and you are certified as a lawyer to practice, you should be able to provide a certificate for that. You cannot hold this and go to any country and say, I am a practicing lawyer. I have been certified. I have been sanctioned to practice law in the UK. This is not a certificate. And I don't think Middle Temple is close to the point whereby you cannot go there and demand your certificate, even if when you lose it. You should be able to go into Middle Temple today and ask them to give you your certificate again or reprint a new certificate because the first one is gone, it's missing. So for a senior journalist like Kweku Baako to come on social media to bring this piece of trash, to try and denigrate a judge who wanted to get to the bottom of an imposter. Remember, Justice Pega, when he started the case, when he brought this issue up, he was a very fit lawyer, a judge. Along the way, he got stroke. He was very sick. Do you know that these Akufo-Addo, their groups, the judge sitting on the case who was called Oforiata, relative to Akufo-Addo them, they dragged this man in a wheelchair and brought him to court to ridicule Justice Pega. That is why somebody like Kweku Baako sits on social media, try to denigrate the man, because the man was trying to find the truth. He knew that Akufo-Addo was an imposter. Because one, Akufo-Addo could not show you anybody he was in class with as a law student. Anas can show you, even though Anas was sworn secretly like the same as Akufo-Addo, Atodazi can do that because they were all in class with people. Circumstances made them being sworn as a lawyer separately. Now we go all the way to UK. You tell me that he has passed. It's good. He is sanctioned. It's good. He has been certified to practice, which is fine. But the question is this a certificate? Is this the only document that can prove that Akufo-Addo went to Middle Temple? Don't they have any certification to prove? Because you can go through Middle Temple, but to be certified as a lawyer to practice, you need a certificate. Anyone can go to any senior high school, but for you to be accepted as a senior high school graduate, you need a certificate. So Akufo-Addo going to Middle Temple, at the end of the day, nobody even showing up and saying that I was in class with him in Middle Temple should tell you, Kweku Baako, that you are lying to protect an imposter. We were here. When we dug Akufo-Addo, we went to the Columbia Law School in the United States of America. Lawyers who practice at Coudet Brothers, who were what we call resident partners in France. From the time Akufo-Addo said he was at Coudet Brothers to the time he left, these were the resident lawyers. Charles Torren, he was born in 1914. When Akufo-Addo went there, he was there. We can talk about Ernest Goldstein. He was born in 1918. He just died in 2008. We can talk about Robin Trevor. He was born in 1929. When Akufo-Addo went there as a young man, these were the resident partners. They were working for Coudet Brothers in France. We can talk about William Lawrence Craig. 1933, that was when he was born. He was there. We can talk about Roger J. Goebel, 1935 born. We can talk about Edwin Matthew. These guys, they were the 6 resident lawyers, partners at Coudet Brothers in France. The year Akufo-Addo said he was in France, he went to join Coudet Brothers. Let him tell us who and who at Coudet Brothers in France from the 70 to 74 or 75 practiced with him. Which case, which certification did he get from France? Let's forget about UK. Now we are saying in France, Akufo-Addo should just tell us who he practiced with in France. I've given you those we call the resident partners. Who and who? Was he a young lawyer? Which case did he work on? Which case did he stand in? Who was his colleague? These are the legitimate resident partners, Coudet Brothers in France. Akufo-Addo is a liar. Akufo-Addo is not a lawyer. Now you can't tell me that because he went to Middle Temple, whatever he went to do there, it is business. But to prove to me that Akufo-Addo was sanctioned and certified as a practicing lawyer in Middle Temple, show me more than a sheet of paper. Show me more than this trash. If you, Kweku Baako, you sit on news file with those jokers and somebody pulls a document like this and shows to you and say, I went to school in America and this is what proves that I went there as a law student, will you, Kweku Baako, believe it? How ignorant can you be? What are you trying to achieve here? Who are you trying to deceive? We are not fools again. What are you trying to do? If you are telling me this is a Akufo-Addo certificate that he was sanctioned or certified in UK to be a lawyer, then we know you people are imposters. You yourself, when you went to GIJ, you could not get a certificate. That's why you cannot pull it out. Your highest form of education is just exam, Form 3. So you feel ashamed, you feel bad that your colleague, the person you sacrificed and lie about to brand him for us to vote for him, is also an imposter. I will say this any day, everywhere. Nana Addo Kweku does not have even one certificate to prove from his basic school to his senior high school, or even to the only certificate he can prove is that he said he went to Legon to get 3rd class. Kweku Baako, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed. When you make guasi, also ferry, there will be an air time. If today you are going to defend your friend Akufo-Addo with this shit, this toilet paper, then you people don't deserve to lead us. You people are people we cannot trust. How can we sit and take such a shit paper, this toilet paper, as this is what justifies that Akufo-Addo went to Middle Temple? You were able to fly to Switzerland. I am willing to pay your flight, 1st class, from Ghana to the United States of America. I will pay for your stay. Come to Colombia. Go to Hubble. Go and ask them. The document Kevin Taylor is showing that Akufo-Addo never practiced in France. Is it true? Who were the lawyers? Did he law? Come, I will pay every cent. But when you were cooking illegality for Ghanaians to believe, you went to Switzerland, you went to UK, why can't you come to the US and verify? Because you know your friend is an imposter. You know Akufo-Addo is a criminal. You know this sheet of paper cannot justify that somebody should be practicing in Ghana. How low can you be? How ignorant? How deceitful can you be? This piece of toilet paper should not convince anybody Akufo-Addo is a lawyer. He should prove to us, bring us a certificate. If this is a certificate, then you people are living with an imposter who deserves to be in jail. You cannot sit there and throw trash into the system, defend what is indefensible. What are you doing? You think we are fools to put our lives on the line to go look for the truth? I am not beggar. You cannot use your antics to intimidate me. You cannot embarrass me because I speak the truth with facts. Akufo-Addo is an imposter. Every single Ghanaian should know. Every young Ghanaian should know. It should be in our history books that once upon a time, a nation foolishly elected an imposter, a man who has no certificate to his name to lead us. That is why today we are living like shithole people. Come again, Kweku Baako. I am daring you. I've brought my documentations. I've shown you where I got a document. Follow up and prove me wrong. If you're not able to do that, don't open that your dirty mouth to run this country down. We are more intelligent. We are serious here. We are building a nation. We are not building a cow dunk for idiots to live in. I respect you, but you have shown that you're not anybody, a country that we want to move forward should rely on. What is your basis for this? Is this the only document you could provide? Go to the Jubilee House and tell Akufo-Addo to give you something better, to prove he's not a thief, to prove he's not a criminal, to prove that he's a legitimate lawyer. That is what I am looking for. Gaga was asking you people, let Akufo-Addo prove to us, show us a document from Middle Temple and France to prove that he was a certified lawyer before Akpalu sworn him in. That was a simple question. Gaga was not saying everyone should go kill anybody. The guy wasn't saying that we should go and investigate a murder case. He said Akpalu has sworn in Akufo-Addo without anybody there. Akufo-Addo came from Europe and said he has practiced. Show us. It's a simple thing. Till date, years and years and years, this man has not been able to show out a document. You bring this shit paper to tell Ghanaians to believe in this. Will you defend this nonsense? Will you sit on newsfile, be on your newspaper to defend this piece of toilet paper? My friend, where we are heading is serious. We don't need distractions. We want to respect everybody. Stop trying to ridicule yourself. Because with us, we are already in the mud. We can sink you. With all due respect to you, stop this mischievous publications and ignorance. Go to the Jubilee House and tell the guy to prove me and prove Ghanaians wrong. I am saying emphatically, Akufo-Addo is a liar. He's an imposter. He was never a lawyer anywhere in the world. They cooked him for us. He should show us one certificate. I'm not even insisting that one colleague he was in law school with, one person. We will not sit down for an imposter to be paraded in our Jubilee House, fooling around and making us look stupid. Baako, with all due respect, shut up and stop this misinformation. The people have grown out of foolishness. We are wise now. We can research, we can ask questions and demand reasonable answers. We respect you. Your time has passed. You didn't, in the first place, have that qualification to be discussing Ghana on radio because you don't qualify, even at the senior high level, to discuss Ghana's issues. You yourself, show us your certificate that allows you to practice in Ghana. Shut up and lick your wounds. You're still watching. With all due respect, extended version. After this short break, I'll take 2 calls and end today's show.
Hello, my name is Kevin Taylor, host of With All Due Respect and founder of Loud Silence Media. For the past several years, Loud Silence Media has thrived on the support of our viewers both home and abroad. Your dedication through views, shares, comments, and discussion on social media and Loud Silence TV has made us revolutionize news media in Ghana and enlightened our brothers and sisters both home and abroad. Now, we ask you, our cherished viewers, to take your support one step further through what we call the Loud Silence TV $1 donation. Yes, the Loud Silence TV $1 donation will help sustain Loud Silence TV's continuous production across the world. To donate from America, Europe, or Asia on PayPal, just search for @KTWADR, @KTWADR, which stands for Kevin Taylor With All Due Respect. This is our official PayPal account. The link will be shared on our social media pages and on loudsilencenews.com. For those who are wishing to donate from Ghana and the rest of Africa, a separate payment platform will be available soon. With your $1 donation, Loud Silence TV will continue to fight for the ordinary Ghanaian, expose corruption, and shine a light on the darkest corners of our communities. As we all know, we are all messengers, messengers without the Bible or Quran, messengers who are ready to speak truth to power. Let's keep Loud Silence TV alive.
Exclusive interview with Evelyn Sewabroni, 29th March 2022 on With All Due Respect Loud Silence TV. Exclusive interview with Evelyn Sewabroni, 29th March 2022 on With All Due Respect Loud Silence TV.
All right, welcome back to the show. Hello, caller.
Hello. Hello, caller. Good evening, Mr. Kevin.
Yes, sir.
Mpacho, your friend me Bobby, me friend Oti region.
Pacho Kasa.
We are my mentor. Why? Yeah, that was any expose na wo ye afa Akufo-Addo. Nembo me kasa me won any your communication for no. Communicators no. na oti region so you were the same problem. I was our communicators no. Obi dia obetimi aka asem amana to onipa asum na why then omatin sem adepa na we your friends John Mama ye no na ye nipa na sinchen na ye di nipa different na wontimi nkasa e di aba radio no so no communication ni dia we NDC mu dia from the top to the down you know your problem your friend say communication for officers make you say yeah adwuma ma NDC o yeah adwuma ma John Mama enti ye share na wa wo be distract ye be board to form because 2024 ye ni sa adaje no sa one friend me say member kasakra na minim say betimi aka ama your friend say John Mama aba power me ntwen o ma wo mbo me din ansa na mabekasa
Martin, that's it. All right, thank you very much for the call. Hello, caller. Hello.
No, hello, Mr. Kevin.
Yes, I'm Patrick Kasa.
And your family has up the hood now because I face the Arabia.
Okay.
Yeah, Kevin, Dedika, your boy, Basso, any Uchimina, any Jumapa Mudi, Edibo, or Mike Ghana. Then, Mr. Kevin, Debbie, I'm some Bakubia, my friend, Busani say. Sabi, Yamia say, Yami, you are Magana for any Ghana mine. And baby night room, gone are the days. Over the radio, so I know Akasa, the enemy, I know a sorrow. I'm also with you in Kevin, Kosia Yumbusa, Kokuba Kone say. Oba ya Obeka Safa, Akufuado, the fake lawyer certificate in the BB Kutano. The theory say, Kevin, Upia, Umbeka. You always come out with evidence, with fact, and proof to back whatever you say. You know you do it to see the one who started program Kevin on bet now platform so and can be beyond for biho a only certificate and as a only like evidence be only back your claims we be that it's a kuba ye they be also program also I'm say if you want the right sources monkoha no monko bisa sa some like Kevin make no me boana so I think the kuba yes, only the propaganda, you know, said the way they want to get a phobia, I got it saying, I know. I didn't know because they be Kevin, baby, I would tell me, no, Mr. Marco, receipt from the man, say, no, from the money, I will follow the dean is similar. I don't know what you mean, yes, I'm the disprove. Talk is cheap. Now, so somebody said, I don't say, yeah, kind of phobia, no, a be almost say, I won't get it, they be all cast and be say, political bigot, like, this time I you know, on my Ghana, it's not about NDC, MPP, and me, Kevin, I'm always proud. They block us and we say, if they think what you are doing it because of NDC, then forget. Some ways back, time I was hitting what expose MPPs. NDC for you there. Say yeah, NDC communicators me or more majority and I say minority in parliament or more do pass ya sema what tell you so I feel the Kofebia Jimmy Kevin
when the screen is no
yes
internet just go on middletemple.org.uk. Called Nana Addo Kweku called to the bar at Middle Temple in 1971. Nana Addo Kweku has been the president of Ghana since 2017. He previously served as Attorney General and as a Minister of Foreign Affairs. He is also the chairman of the ECOWAS Community of West Africa, ECOWAS. He will be called to the Middle Temple bench this November. Move on.
Yes. It's because they be there is where you will be amawa obi to say amaye ubi enkofuani na eneno o ma Ghana fo ehu ni kura na 20 people ni NDC na say especially NDC for no o mon kan say ade na wo ye no enye o mon ti na wo ye no mum say Ghana be fa de tuma pa afra enitira there is nothing that is going to change last solid.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, hello caller.
Hello, Kevin.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, Kevin Taylor. I'm on to say.
Amen. Bibiaboko.
Yami Adomo. A friend me had Jamie and because I feel in Cocoa Quadro. Kevin. Say Baako. Say or defend Mr. Kufuadwa on 24. And your way and a gun for here. Who baby defender say where your lawyer where they been the can correct Roman Pania Kufuadu say. Where your ECOWAS chairman, wɔnhwɛ sɛ n'abrɛ so ku esi wɔ Africa ɔmampani akufado nti wɔnya ne ne manfoɔ pɛ na ebi anto ɔman Ghana yɛte asomdue mu ɛna ɔmampani akufado anka woyɛ ne ɛyɛ a anka wobɛtumi atu wo nkurɔfoɔ ne fo sɛ me na meyɛ chairman nti ma mo nhyɛ mo manfoɔ pitee ɛma mo mfɔ haw ɛmbɛ mato mo so na wo wode yi levi tam ɛdi take wo nkurɔfoɔ na wo refisa wo nkurɔfoɔ na ɛkɔsa line ɛto aba ma wo ana Kevin mpacho ma memka Hausa kakra yan waye na mutanen Ghana ku saulari mutu akufado ba mai gaskiya bane ku duba kudin da bi hannun shi bai yayi magana komi ba yayi rance ya kewaye kasan duniyan ga duka yanzu bai samun kudi ya ranta ko ina saboda shi wai zai karbe mu tax kudin da ke bakin zanin mu kudin da ke aljifin mu yanzu shi president Akufo-Addo yake bida ba komai zai da shi ba yana bidan ya tara ma Bawumia su yi campaign da shi indan yana da gaskiya kudin covid man da yazo hannun shi ba karamin kudi bane yan gane ku saurara Akufo-Addo duba yanzu yaran da suke Uniba duka sun komo gida ba teachers yanzu aiki duka ya bata yanzu yi labin da yake so ya kawo nan yana so ya bata aiki ya mo ba money ne yaran mun da suka samu aiki kadan suke yi ka kashe bank ka kashe radio station ka kashe TV station aiki da dama president Akufo-Addo ya kashe shi yanzu ba money gan da ake shi kadan kuma yana so ya collapse shi yan gane ku saulari magana Akufo-Addo ba gaskiya bane Kevin Medase.
Oh, all right, thank you very much. Aja, hello caller.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, Kevin, Nayiko.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the one thing my pa ujibo magana. Now, Kevin, asem na wo kan de no one no NDC communicators no. Now no make kana yi platform si Baako. Omu na kwa fasa yi abre no. Because MPP for pa na nya obi kuma e so ne wo kuma NDC afo wo ko e ko to ko we cheche. Every France ya ko gwa mu. Amu tin fa nyusu anything. What's the matter with them? Many can get the same way on several times. So why some call the problem all the time? I bought from the computer me the good now. The real was tell me more okay?
But I say
no, down there. Come on, come on, go back. Never to Abano. I'm calling you, not the almost wrong room. No, somebody come out. The message is from an also. Like a focus and go away. Can I compass your country around the coast again? Is Caquano. Although the Chelsea, before it's a Ibano, not the Romaya. Could you go so? Isn't what I'm
all right. Hello, caller. Fala.
Me papa Kevin Taylor.
Go ahead.
Yo, me papa de adi kama me mbo abaso yankopon hyira enya o kasiantu nkwamaye na de bia wonso mbo adwuma pa na e mai Ghana enkona ni mpa bo we nka wo yere ene wo mba ne wa abusiafo nyina ame ntia me MP ala Sedo Haruna ne chairman SS Wahab ne no organize me wa kusu ne incoming secretary Moro Zongo menua ntia me national organizer Joseph Yami hwe oman no agi agu me papa Kevin Taylor oman Ghana agi nsemu mina me kanchiro na ce muku uwaye na ubanni na yan Ghana ya bata Ghana ya lalace an dana na adudan kwa Akufo-Addo mulkin Akufo-Addo mulkin banza ne mulkin ne da bai kula da mutane ubanni na uwaye na kanni na rafannai na yayanni na mulkin Akufo-Addo ba cecen mulki ne ya bata ya kalbi rance 220 billion ubanni na yan zongo me yayi muna musulmai intafuwa mu me yayi muna nothing cin kudi suka zo suna ci basa sai suka manta da zango sai muka samu bamuyan nan kuma na bayan su yana ta karyata mu yana ta bata musulunci ya bar musulunci yanzu aka ba san mu kobo bamuya in Allah ya yarda 2024 lokacin shaka mi ba fa Kevin Taylor Akufo-Addo asai omainu inda uba market ya jodi fo su tunda minu ekasai akuyafo common sikai you decide fertilizer yantimin to musori amusi planting for food and job IPP abai abobusia 220 billion then omudi busano kino for that ambe cheche Ghana for the omudi aye mi papa Kevin Taylor na adudan kwa Akufo-Addo COVID levy 5% no that to ESLA so. What the COVID levy 1% no that to National Health Insurance so. What the COVID levy 1% that to sanitation so. What the COVID levy 30% that to energy sector levy so. I Ghana for you no the COVID levy no kasa 1% there ba. Yem bisa say sana manu such can taxes no award. Then no there in that place Kotoko me papa Kevin Taylor. I Ghana for every 1 hour you supply 14,000 euro. Yesterday I see scan man mu. Your koko your both side your get fund you know the kwasa wa. Corona ipa I'm from kwama $2 billion. Then your World Bank ma $100 million. European Union ma $32 billion. Bank of Ghana ma $20 billion. Mama scout open 2 was a kopasa ya huchiria. Jenny sikano from Bomanu. We mu 200 billion me papa Kevin Taylor. And watchi Uncle discover 10 billion Ghana cedis. Sasikano nyina na kufado the other. No catch them say me 11 number 10 SS.9 and over to the bibi. What pesika? What is a what brona through William? I'm on with the finu me and Ghana for so enya juma to
thank you, Fila.
That's
the Fila.
2024 do or die.
Thank you. All right, that was Fila. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, Kevin.
Yes, sir.
Kevin, me the mic and Fefi Odomi, ewo region.
Yeah.
Oh, Kevin, in fact, adima na we any day say obisa ya adima ewo omai musin wa ji nipa ne di din foforo bi anase ade foforo bi betray bi mu na ya tiasie. Man ko masem so concerning communication. Kevin Mr. wa me peso ya ade bi ma me mo wani ko papa bi a ye no anyidehu so. Anyidehu ashasie another techniques about Mahama.
No, boss, Mr. Wamamincha Wanoha. Say for a very long time, I don't discuss Anyidehu on my show.
Okay.
News, and you know the funny thing, a good sort of the media, no, especially multimedia, air project, no, Oko Ghana web near there, a agenda, a agenda. Now, Kweku Anyidehu or mental problem or FM full mental. So Kweku Anyidehu evidence about anything. The best place to go no police anameboa. But you see say comment on psychologically he's not stable. Because or a full FM or psychosis or a mental problem. I don't want us to concentrate on such a psychological bandit. I'm a bro for ba. Can't be here mind because BB on Fango police. Psychological on your anchor for candidate pa we. So yendi komo. Now let me send this message to Samia Uku. Me want Samia Uku so Kweku Anyidehu so. Samia Uku, I'm sending this message to you. NLC a government job. NLC now you are leading as the NLC boss abanye juma abanye sika. Now me want say what time NLC sika e dey akọ support to Bibia Kweku Anyidehu friend at Tamils Foundation. No problem. Remember, the moment you take government money to give to an institution, you need to account for it. Now, Kweku Anyidehu work at Tamils Foundation for a long time. Yehu PRO, Yehu director, Yehu chairman, Yehu any individual who has position in Tamils Institute. We have not seen any certification of that institution and that Tamils Institute, So, Samia Uku, if you are going to make sure Kweku Anyidehu, you use him against the NDC, remember, every cent that Yediamau as a government official or somebody working for a government and with that position, you have to account for it because it's the money for the people, taxpayers' money. And it's a Jessica Mobi say NLC is supporting Tamils Foundation. Now remember, Tamils Foundation, later when we go into the books, we need to know who is the director, who is the executive director, who has which shares, how it was put together. Because I've never seen anybody come out to say I'm a PRO for Tamils Foundation. Because I'm the chairman, I am the director. If it is a registered entity, we need to know. So this is a simple advice I'm giving to you, Samia Uku. If you are going to use the money you have to take care of, Ghanaian taxpayers' money, to go and take care of Kweku Anyidehu, you need to answer to those things because a buying sika and all the yes idea no. Boss, go ahead.
You say what by then on local radio stations omu channels kind of raw interviews obi mini aba quick frɛ wo otia ka say your communication challenge is a fact. He made such allegation just 2 days ago on my the radio station in my area here. Nobody react on it. And the man didn't come. Wamba say obi awaba at Okasa at 8th party. No, he goes direct to speak about Mahama.
Yeah.
So I phoned in to ask. Not a chance now. Wabe kaka nyo paso kanen na yenu. Why no my friend? Because this is an allegation to somebody, which is Mahama. What me after Mahama? And as my friend be say allegation and kokwa anyi de hodi abegu woni. Then obey afa ho. What Mahama say on yes in fa ayi atamis. Ona ko strena na kufadu. Ene we be si amusie na atamis wu ye no. Ono na ko strena na kufadu be si. So me beside say inti o katre ya ye wo nkwanta minister han say obi oye ndisi ni nyina no and then MPP ni there because na kufadu ko si say na
or bipolar bese Kweku anyi do wu chema untumi nyim nyansa che no oye mental boss FM thank you very much Kweku anyi do wu ye nipa hello oye FM full mental boss go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, Kevin.
Good evening, boss.
I'm Peter calling from Takrade.
All right, boss.
I have 2 issues I want to contribute on.
Let's do it quickly.
The first one is the $1 project contribution to support the TV station. I want to appeal to we the viewers and your followers that before you came on TV, we were actually using our money to buy data to watch you on Facebook. If my calculation will serve me right, at least in Ghana, you could use about 20 cedis to buy 4 gig data to watch you.
Yeah.
And that 20 cedis on daily basis multiplied by 5 days, multiplied by 4 in a month and the whole year is a lot of money. And so if we can commit just 1 week data that we use to watch you on Facebook to contribute to keep this TV alive, I think it will help. So I'm appealing to all of us.
Thank you very much, sir.
Who are calling and praising you to donate gracefully to keep the TV on.
Thank you. I really appreciate this.
Yeah. My second issue is about Captain Smart. That guy is really a hypocrite. Has he forgotten that he carried cement around supporting the president to pull down the houses of judges? Today he is calling on judges. He's calling on Chief Justice. Was the Chief Justice not around when all these houses were pulled down? Where was he? He's scared
he'll go to jail. He's scared he'll go to jail. Thank you very much, sir. Let me read this message quickly. All right. Now, somebody just sent me this. Hello, Mr. Kevin Taylor. Good evening. I am from Techimantia, Tano South in the Ahafo region. Please, there is a company by name Rango, which is owned by a white man, of which if the man has built many offices and has also employed security, of which each person is being paid around 1,800 Ghana per month. Now he goes on to say this. When I asked what work is the company coming to do, they said they are going to construct the road from Bechem to Akumadan. Mr. Kevin, the man is paying billions to different people. Looking at things, the man will be doing mining and not road construction. And this is happening at the hometown of Honorable Dr. Louisa Hanabisiu. Please let your team go there to investigate. When I was leaving there, I heard he has brought in 3 military men. This is what is happening. So he wrote it from Techimantia, Tano South in the Ahafo region. And this is, I think, Dr. Louisa Hanabisiu's constituency. So I think she has to go there and check this and let us hear from her. So, boss, keep on monitoring. Let me know. Give me updates. I'll be reminding Hanabisiu that this is very important and it's happening in her constituency. Thank you very much for the message. Okay, let me pick just Two calls, and end today's show. Hello, caller. Hello. Yes, sir. Bibi Aboko.
Yadamiasi, Yakupo, one count, one bomb by my friend Addo. Communicate, NDC communicates at all kind. Beginning also, a chain of more theater. Who share on movement here? I said, Omede, Omadi Dibigo, Kofo, because you see evidence, and I said, yeah, would you buy Bontia, NDC, even Comatna, even table class and discuss it, that it be no. It be no, since I mean, Michel show YouTube, Cambia. But say NDC, pa, on the Babatina radio, on the discussions, Nema, what the Bible in the Ibida. This our communication when in any telephone more and this Nina, Mom coded to Nina. Me to me, I came to me now from a country, I say, mean, Pesa, Pabaka. You mean through name fan news or more weeks on bed end the summer power 2024. Because Omon was saying that as a more agenda been on the buy. Can you tap the NDC 2024 election there? A bad demand.
Thank you for the call. All right. Last caller. Hello, Ramawan. Finish the show. Oh, yeah, last caller.
Yo, Medati, Yankupon Shira Kevin. And I do my sooner, do my power woody. They be a come see, one man, the Ghana decoder, a TV show to a day. Says, will be a person with you. Yamishra will hold on some panel. Kevin, let me say, I wouldn't send me to Ga, who him. Kevin, Messina Nado, when Namho, no to say good the from Kurana, but then it's such a good, a bed than it, Nam, not Okotu Sika, and the phone in the sack of Fakura, a bed than a pipa, a bed than a graphic. Since a bit Nanadu Kasanka be beyond the book of Bedian Biano, not the Biana Pasca. Obey a Kowas Chairman. Only say Kevin, Nanadu Danko Kufado, any Emmanuel Macron, Wako Jessica or no, and a Mohamed Bazoum. Niger President, Maxal, Senegal, and Alassane Ouattara Côte d'Ivoire. On m'a pas que Jessica, and then Emmanuel Macron est tué, on me fait. Si quand on me dit, ya, on me dit, on me fait tabou, tout ma bisuma, mali intimi ya cheno, on vous chez, une tonne famille, c'est Cambra, back, and Andaman and Addo donc au Kufado, à son aïe Sinda, on fait quoi meeting. Mais si, on vous chez. And that Ghana would be a new Ghana yet, Shetimam for brown bread, shall look at Yaman to told to toast my good gende, or which shall you with me, John Tua. Somebody got quiet to my palm, be a so, no, Sicano Aqua, out 1 hour, be 15,000 pounds. Kitina, who can't Ghana for the young person for you, and the peaceful. Sikana, Uji Yana, Bibligan, and Wahifa. What the Ghana report 2022 Abba, Shetika, 12.8 billion Ghana cedis, Ajina, the Sinda Yahuba Biafa, into Wilina and so. Why you call more also? You're the sooner can also you're in the training guy. I can also push Basa and I.
Thank you, Ramawan. But I'll say, all right. All right, that was Ramawan. Okay, that's it. So we share Baako. One can say he is the man of all documents. Our document to be he has access to every document in the Jubilee House. We are begging him to go to Akufo-Addo and tell Akufo-Addo to give us one certificate that shows that he actually is a qualified lawyer. Kweku Baako, don't misinform. Stop it. It will not help you. Shut up and sit down. We have taken over. We will sell the truth to the people. It is sir, toilet paper when I'm going to call court. Now the question to Kweku Baako is, he was bragging in his statement to say, in the case and the DND, that case, how did that case end? That case now, Pega Eddie Akufo-Addo court, no? How did it end? Let us see the report. How the case ended. That case never ended. You people should stop this. Taga Eddie Ekufuado call Supreme Court say or challenge say Ekufuado any legitimate lawyer pe. And now more attaching mo munina two manugu so. You people are an embarrassment to this country. We will deal with you people the same way you have destroyed our democracy. Into Ukekubakwa, tell him that the paper he's floating to show to the ignorant, foolish NPP communicators on Facebook, those ignorant people no munsuya die no. Jimmy adokuro mo na just a party na dey ombeko heaven no. Party na dey moja no. Tell them say that sheet of paper no that any sheet of paper no. It does not justify Ekufuado as a legitimate lawyer. We need better particulars. He can come to the US. He can come to Colombia. He can go and check. Now, me who say, don't sit in your cubicle and blow hot air. We don't have time for that now. We are serious. We don't want to turn our anger on you. Stop misinforming the people. I thought you have documents. Show us one document that proves that Ekufuado is a legitimate lawyer, not this shit of paper. This sheet of paper does not cut for me. Thank you very much, family. My name is Kevin Akobedu Taylor. We will be here tomorrow. Remember, next week, we are entering Boss. Crazy stuff at Bost. I will let you know what is happening. We will come with the documents, the facts for everyone to know what's happening. It's been a wonderful day. It wasn't a good start like that. I'm not in a good mood today, but we delivered the message. Tomorrow, we will meet here. After this show on Loud Silence TV is Saforo. Saforo will be taking over from me. He is discussing sticker. He will be talking about e-levy. Ladies and gentlemen, it's important you stay glued to your set. After my show, Saforo will take over from me. My name is Kevin Taylor. My producers are called The Ghosting, Mr. S, Mr. P, Mr. I, Ms. K. Thank you very much to every single individual who made this production a success. It's been a good one. Tomorrow, we will be here. We are all messengers who are ready and willing to speak truth to power. Messengers who will stick to the truth. Have a wonderful night. My name is Kevin Taylor. Good night and be good.
Hello, my name is Kevin Taylor, host of With All Due Respect and founder of Loud Silence Media. For the past several years, Loud Silence Media has thrived on the support of our viewers both home and abroad. Your dedication through views, shares, comments, and discussion on social media and Loud Silence TV has made us revolutionize news media in Ghana and enlightened our brothers and sisters both home and abroad. Now, we ask you, our cherished viewers, to take your support one step further through what we call the Loud Silence TV $1 donation. Yes, the Loud Silence TV $1 donation will help sustain Loud Silence TV's continuous production across the world. To donate from America, Europe, or Asia on PayPal, just search for @KTWADR, @KTWADR, which stands for Kevin Taylor With All Due Respect. This is our official PayPal account. The link will be shared on our social media pages and on loudsilencenews.com. For those who are wishing to donate from Ghana and the rest of Africa, a separate payment platform will be available soon. With your $1 donation, Loud Silence TV will continue to fight for the ordinary Ghanaian, expose corruption, and shine a light on the darkest corners of our communities. As we all know, we are all messengers without the Bible or Quran, messengers who are ready to speak truth to power. Let's keep Loud Silence TV alive.
Exclusive interview with Evelyn Sewabroni, 29th March 2022 on With All Due Respect Loud Silence TV. Exclusive interview with Evelyn Sewabroni, 29th March 2022 on With All Due Respect Loud Silence TV.